Hello, hello. Off to a good start, me. Fuck. Hey everybody, it's the weekend, it's Saturday, and once again welcome to a stream format that has become a staple for me, Shuffle Saturday. If you haven't witnessed this before, I don't usually start with almost dying on my own spit or whatever the hell happened there. I have my game collection loaded up into this website called the Backloggery. Let's take down Elmo, who's covering it up. Lovely job as usual. That includes this neat little feature where it'll randomly suggest a game out of my collection for me to play. Using that feature, I will play random game from most of the games I have, and have the technical setups to stream, currently around 1,600 different games. I'll then play that game unless I decide to veto it, or someone types exclamation mark veto, in which case I'll burn one of those vetoes you see towards the bottom of the screen, and I'll pull a different game. One Ohio for 1 cent. You know what? Given what I know Ohio's like, that's fair. I know that's not the Ohio you mean, but I'm going with this bit, apparently. Hey, Silvar. As you can see, I only have 2 vetoes for the entire night, whereas you all have twice as many. That said, I will automatically throw out any game I can't stream, either due to technical issues specific to the game. There are still some that I find, particularly older PC games, just OBS, I cannot get it to work well, or sometimes the download would be like 100 gigs or something, and I'm not willing to just like sit here on a black screen for 10 minutes or something. Or because it would get me banned. An example of the game rolled is Dramatical Murder or something, because I'm a filthy weeb and my Steam library shows it. You can also use the veto command mid-game to stop it immediately, or use exclamation mark encore towards the end of time, and there will be a little timer up on the screen to say, you know what, let's go for a little longer, I want to see more. There are also channel point rewards you can spend to affect things as well, including the ability to outright choose the next game. I also have to give a continuing shout out to my buddy Rapukin. Thanks to his generosity and the magic of Steam Share, I've added around 200 additional games to the shuffler, most of which I've never heard of, I've never played, so just adds to the chaos. And there are another few seconds left if anyone wants to bet against Silvar in this prediction here about what system is going to come up. If not, if you're just coming in, or if Twitch Mobile is being Twitch Mobile, I'll run more later, so no worries. My day has gotten off to a weird, like, lopsided start. I, like, got up very early after not sleeping for that long and did a bunch of things in the morning, and then kind of passed out for an hour and a half. And so my day has felt very, like, disjointed. So I'm in a weird spot, but you know what? I'm gonna do this shuffle thing. It's not gonna be up to the shuffle machine, who would doubtlessly deal me crap after its relative benevolence last week. I've got a delicious can of Peace Tea, obviously not sponsored. Why would they sponsor me? But oh my god, I would shill for them in a fucking second. So, you know, life's alright. I'm just hoping I don't get too hungry during stream because I managed to screw up my usual eating schedule. Whoops! Not a Vim stream without one. Yeah, I mean, it's not every stream, but it's a lot of streams because my regular grocery store actually carries them now. That's a nice change, but without further ado, let's see what game comes up first, and you are under no obligation to justify yourself if you want to veto something. Think it's gonna be bad? Veto it. Think it's gonna be too good and you want to see me suffer? Veto it. It's fine. They are there for you to use. First up shall be... There's a Vigilante 8 on the Game Boy Color? Okay, that is a game I wasn't aware I had. I like Vigilante 8 on the N64. Okay. I have to admit, I'm curious. Huh. I don't remember Vigilante 8 that well, because I don't think I've played it since I was like 12, but hey, I guess I'll see what the handheld version is like, so fire that up. Let me know with an exclamation mark veto if you'd rather I go for something else. Otherwise, I should have that up in soon. And if this looks crap, like seconds after I fire it up, you can just veto it before we even get going. Or at least get going in earnest. Alright, this is still set up for the... Oh, okay. There we go. That should work. Alright, 30 minutes on the clock. Let's play some Vigilante 8. That seems really quiet. I'm gonna turn the game up a little bit. I may regret this. We got Chassis Blue, Slick Clyde, Sheila, John Torque, Dave, Convoy, Loki, Houston 3, Boogie, Beeswax, Molo, Sid Byrne, Vigilantes, and the Coyotes. I don't remember what the distinction is, but they have a guy... Yeah, the audio is real crunchy. They have a guy called Loki, so I'm gonna go for him. Get ready for takeoff. Let's try Road Trip. Sure, the Valley Farms. Evasion! This feels weirdly like I'm like piloting like a boat. Like we're just circling each other and doing broadsides. The best one, obviously, 8, right? Also, another one of those Game Boy Color games that makes the bold choice to just not have music while you're playing. Yet there is, like, very crunchy voice lines, which is a choice that they made. You know, it's fine. It's always good for me to immediately be reminded that questionable games can, and often do, come up on Shuffle as well as Shuffle Machine. These, like, Homer balls are not good. There were a lot of choices that were made, right? The one girl, I remember on the N64 version of Vigilante 8, I really liked some gal who, like... Can I reverse? I can reverse. I liked some gal who, like, her special was, like, firing a nuke or something. Like, she had maximum attack, but, like, no armor, and was very fast. Okay, I picked up some missiles. Probably not nukes, but, you know. Of course, they get blocked by the river. Missiles get blocked by the river. An important thing to remember, just in your everyday life. Okay, I gotta get... God damn it. Evasion! Do I have him? I might have him. So I guess Road Trip is just like a 1v1. Which is a little lame. Might have to try one of the other modes if this just, like, ends after I win the deathmatch. No, 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 you don't get to repair. I get to repair. Also, I don't know if there's much in the way of, like, differences between the drivers. If just everyone has the same stock machine gun. Might be a little much to expect from a Game Boy Color game, though. I guess. But I mean, you can do good stuff on the Game Boy Color. They just frequently didn't. As I've seen again and again in my streaming career. They were just like, these stupid kids will play anything, just slap some crap on there and call her a day. How long do we think the dev cycle was for this? Entire minutes, I'm sure. I mean, it does... I remember, like, Vigilante 8 was more like... It was, like, basically a Twisted Metal knockoff. This is, like... Boy, with it only having, like, 2 participants is a little lame, I gotta tell ya. But, I mean, I don't know. Maybe the hardware was difficult to work on. Maybe this was, like, relatively early in the Game Boy Color's life cycle. Hard to say. Got it! Do I win? Oh, we just go right on to... Alright, now we fight Oil Guy. You got that oil. And I'm just spinning cookies trying to get whatever this is. Oh, not this stupid thing. I mean, at least it does seem to be homing. Release the homing balls. So, last night, I had a few drinks with some friends over Discord. I'd been trying to stay off the booze for a bit, but, it led to some interesting dreams last night, and I had... Oh! Wait, more than one enemy. Okay, I ended up having one of those dreams that, like, I just noped out of because I got too pissed off at my subconscious, as I occasionally do. I don't remember the exact, like, the exact context, but I was in, like, a hotel that I know I've been in IRL, and for some reason, like, a hotel employee was, like, giving some kind of, like, presentation to people that were sitting in, like, a hotel restaurant, basically about how the hotel used to be fucking terrible. Like, they had, like, something to simulate, like, they had, like, a hose set up, like, that was just, like, on the carpet to be like, oh, yes, we used to have leaky pipes everywhere. For some reason, this was just, like, very funny, and it was, like, turn around the public image, and I was just walking past it, and, like, the hotel person gave it to some kind of, like, the hose to someone to just, like, just kind of throw away somewhere, and it wound up, like, kind of in my path, and so I kind of had to, like, jump through it. And for some reason, the way I jumped through it was, like, very funny, and, like, everyone laughed and, like, clapped, and it was like, wait a minute, this is stupid, and woke up. Just, it's very handy to have, like, when my subconscious decides to be cringe, I can just be like, nah, nope, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. I don't like it when my dreams become a, and then everyone clapped, but unironically. Feel like it's been a bit since I had one of those. Ah, yes. Vigilante 8. This, the N64 one is good, I promise. I often am pretty decent at remembering my dreams. I don't have any real trick to it, but I mean, they don't usually stick with me. Like, I had to make an effort for this one to stick in, and, like, it's not, you know, like, an amazing, like, holy shit kind of dream. Like, it's too crazy to be believed, but I don't know, I thought it was a little interesting, and it does seem to be interesting to some people to hear about, how I just passively lucid dream enough to just have a note button on any dream I'm in. So I thought I would share, because the game is, well, y'all can see, it's certainly one of the games of all time. I'm probably about to die here. Yep. Oh, I just immediately respawn? That's unexpectedly lenient of the game. Okay. God, these homing balls suck so much ass. I mean, they seem to do great damage, but they're so damn slow that, like, they don't seem super useful. And I think Vigilante 8 was basically like, I feel like it was just like, we have Twisted Metal at home for the N64, is my sense, now that I, like, think back on it. Because it was just, like, vehicle-based combat game with a bunch of, like, very ridiculous characters. And I mean, I had some fun with Twisted Metal. I think I had 4 on my PS2, like Twisted Metal 4. And I just remember, like, there was one driver who was just, like, a couple of kids who had stolen a monster truck. So their special ability was just to run over people. While, like, some heavy metal riff played, and it was like, yes, these are the best characters. My backing up ability appears to be borderline negative. I've also had did the unfortunate thing of just, I have just been the laziest piece of crap today. I think because, like, I'm getting a little thrown off because, like, it should be winter. It should be, like, winter, but the high was, like, 50 today, and it's gonna get up to 60 tomorrow. I'm like, really? Can we not just, like, have actual winter? Like, it doesn't need to go down to, like, -10 or whatever it was, like, a week or two ago, but come on, give me something. Snow is not sticking around here. Of course, everyone who lives in areas with actual winter and, like, doesn't enjoy it are like, Vim, what the fuck is wrong with you? But I can't help it. I got seasonal affective disorder when I lived in San Francisco, and there wasn't winter when it got to be winter months, and my brain was like, what is happening? What is wrong? Something is wrong. Something is wrong. And it took me the longest time to figure out, and then it was like, oh, Oh, it's because there's no winter. I'm freaking out because it's December and it's been 70 degrees out for the past, like, 40 days in a row. Though it never stopped getting old, just seeing, like, the native whatever. The people who'd been there for a long time, their whole lives, just like, you know, it dips down to like 60 and they're busting out like hoodies and everything, or God forbid it gets down to 58. And I'm just rolling around in like a t-shirt. I'm like, this is great, this is fine. It was an interesting experience. I felt like I almost had a culture shock within my own country. Because I just lived in the middle of nowhere for so damn long, and then it was like, yeah, let me just, like, move to a suburb of, San Francisco. It's fine. And when I say small, I mean small. Like, the largest city I'd ever lived in, and then it was only on the weekends because of divorced parents, was a town of 40,000 people. The runner-up to that was a town of 2,000 people. I lived in some middle-of-nowhere spots. Truly, truly. Okay, maybe the homing balls can help me. I don't understand how I'm supposed to... Okay. I guess it's like Pokemon cliffs. They don't... You can go down them, but not up them. Which is fair, I just don't think that's very well conveyed by the graphics. You did, I would know. Yep. Oh, yeah, Antihero. I wanted to mention, I finally picked up that ant poison you recommended, and, like, so far it seems to be working wonders. So thank you for that. The shuffle goes okay. I'm getting rapidly disappointed by a Game Boy Color version of an N64 game that I remember liking quite a bit, but with the Game Boy Color version being this bad, it has me questioning my childhood memory. We just getting started here, as you can see. Dear God, it's only been 12 minutes. I mean, what? This game is fine. But I can't burn one of my 2 vetoes this quickly. It's just, the more I do shuffle streams, the more surprised I keep being about Game Boy Color games that are like, yeah, we don't need to have, like, music in our video game. Just, you know, just don't have music. Like, is there no... Yeah, sound is on. Also, wow, that is a really bad boss menu. They truly are a gamble. And as the conventional wisdom goes, it's always Game Boy. Stupid hovering semi. I do indeed have a lot of Game Boy. But, you know, I'm sure I've got some crap on Steam. Well, no, I know I have some crap on Steam. Is that the programming language default output? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, let me see... Loki didn't seem to do too well. Let's go with Dave? What about Arcade? Lives 9 random. At the ski resort. Oh, okay, wait, so how is the... So this is just, like, gonna be a single version of the... No. Okay. Sound is on. Huh. Super crusty spot. Dedicated the shoulder buttons. That's the thing, it's Game Boy Color. There were no shoulder buttons. Oh, for snip. Weird. Why would they do that, I wonder? You ready to roll the dice, bro? What's progressive? Oh, we gotta go to Casino City. Not Las Vegas, but Casino City. Oh, this guy actually seems to handle a bit better. Yes, we have to blow up a school bus. It's probably not full of children. Probably. Don't worry about it. Thought shutting off an obnoxious music track of one is frustrating. Yeah, fair. It's kind of like the audio equivalent of, like, skipping the cutscene before fighting the boss that's killed you like 8 times in a row. So this is just like, It's just like, get behind the enemy and you win. That's how the gameplay works. That's pretty much it. That and grab items. Though I guess it's not working out great for me because I've been letting the other dude get all the items. Oh, let me get that repair. Still, to have dedicated buttons and not have it like in a pause menu is a very strong choice. I don't think it's a good choice, but it's a strong choice. Is he, like, invincible or something? Why am I not hitting him? Oh, if he rams into me, then I take damage because he's driving a bigger vehicle, of course. But now I have homing missiles. Artistic moments to build intensity and laziness. Yep. And the games I play on this stream, it's usually laziness. Usually. Or at least that's what I always ascribe it to. But hey, it's fine. Like, who would have thought? Vigilante Aid. Just, you know, completely corrupt my childhood. I'll have to go back and look up footage of the N64 game and realize, oh, this was bad, actually. Bureaucracy? Maybe. Ah, we go from the casino to the farm, of course. Also, wait. So how is Progressive different from Road Trip? Because in Road Trip, I beat a stage and I just moved on to the next stage. Progressive, I beat a stage and just moved on to the next stage. Did they just design 2 of the same game mode and give them different names? Literally, we're in the undead DMV. I guess they, of all beings, would not mind having to wait that long, because they got nothing but time. At least I can take some sick jumps. Let me see if I can kill my doppelganger here. That's certainly a choice for where to take your D&D game. Undead DMV. I'm just kind of like... A German lich uses dreams to invite his victims. Interesting. And I miss D&D. Closest I've gotten to it in a while is just, playing some Baldur's Gate 3, but I haven't done, like, an actual game in months and months and months because I have an in-person group here in town, but we just haven't met for, like, the longest time because one of our players got a new job, and, her husband also plays with us, so it's kind of like, if we're down her, we're down 2 people out of the group of, like, 6. So, meh. It always just makes me fret for a minute, like, did they secretly kick me out? Are they meeting without me? Are they still having fun? But, I don't know. This has happened before, where we just ended up taking a long, like, break. And then, like, 6 months later, one of us was like, hey, remember that D&D thing we did? We should keep doing that. And then everyone was like, yeah, and we went back, right back like nothing happened. So I'm sure that'll happen eventually. Just, that gal probably needs to get a more consistent schedule or something. Though from what I've seen, most of them have just been playing the crap out of Pal World. Which I have personally yet to check out, but it does intrigue me a bit. I think if it weren't in early access, I would probably grab it, because, like, I don't have enough faith in the game to grab it on early access, I'm sad to say. I know a lot of people have been having a lot of fun with it, but it's open world, which is not a type of game that usually hits super well for me. Oh, is it? I didn't see you picked it up, Repu, so I haven't added it to the list yet. Because, lest you forget, I gotta update stuff manually. And I haven't checked in a minute, I guess. So, oops. I've also found it interesting to kind of follow, like, oh, Nintendo's gonna sue, Nintendo's gonna sue. Friend, if Nintendo was going to sue, or the Pokemon company was gonna sue, they would have done it when, like, before Pal World actually got a release and sold however many millions of copies it sold. The fact that it's out now, they're probably good. And, like, there was out and out a mod to change the models to Pokemon that apparently got kiboshed pretty quick, which makes sense. And I mean, everyone knows that's what it's going off of, but I kind of ascribe it to, like, this is probably just my bitterness. This is, like, not a good thing to say as someone who occasionally streams Nuzlocke, but I think it's just Pokemon fans being, like, having some combined copium and, like, I don't know, just being like, oh, they can't out-Pokemon our Pokemon. Here it's built with matchsticks. Yeah, I've heard it's not real stable. That is another thing that I've heard, which, like, that's one of the reasons why I never really want to pick up basically anything in early access. Basically, I'm just always afraid of something becoming another 7 Days to Die, where it sits in early access for literally a decade, or basically a decade. Nintendo's already been like, look, we know, stop bugging us. Sounds about right. I'm sure they're probably watching it with interest to see if, like, any future or, like, the full release they could do something construed as plagiarism. But I mean, there's, like, the whole, I'm not a lawyer obviously, but there's the whole, like, scenes off air and, like, genre, so I doubt they would have much of a case. I don't know. I think the devs are also Japanese, and I know Japanese copyright law is really weird. Like, you have to get permission to do anything, but if you just, like, barely make any attempt to file the serial numbers off, then you seem to be good. It does not make a lot of sense to me, but hey, that's the law sometimes, I suppose. Ooh, I could use that repair if I can get to that. No, I can't drive through that? Okay, sure, that hay bale is impenetrable. Of course it is. So then how do I repair? Or do I have to... No? Can you not get to it? Oh, you just have to drive around, of course. How silly of me. Okay. I gotta ignore that car before it kills me and just go and repair. Come on, come on. Boy, these controls are really not made for, like, driving in such a tight space. Oh hey, the AI killed each other. You love to see it. However, I could use an item or, like, 6, because that guy is at full health and I'm very not. There we go. Oh, please don't tell me you're just in the tiny little shitty space. Oh, you totally are, aren't you? I can't believe you've done this. Yeah, the AI's probably not smart enough to drive out, is it? Well, damn it. I guess I just have to drive in after... Oh, that's a ramp. Of course it is. Ugh. Not even deep-fried voice acting can save this game for me. Because, like, that's got a lot of charm and appeal to basically just me and probably, like, 2 other people. But, like, I don't know. Not having music in your game, like, I know most kids are playing these on, like, the bus or long car rides, and so you probably don't have the sound on anyway, but my guy, you already programmed in, like, gun firing noises. You may as well put in, like, some basic music track, too, unless this was on such a nanofiber budget that they were like, nah, can't afford it. Can't, like... God, I would love to just, like... I don't think, Tom... What's his name? Tom Follins? The guy who did, like, fucking wizardry with, like... the NES and SNES, and even a little bit into the PS2 era. I would love to, like, fire up a Game Boy Color game and be like, oh, surprise, the music was done by him, and it's amazing. Tim, yes. What did I think? Tom. Yeah, just make, like, a basic loop. Though, I guess it could also be argued in cases like this that, like, no music is better than, like, outright grating music, which I suppose, but, like, I don't know. It makes me feel like the game is broken or, like, missing something. The fact that there's just nothing. There's just literally nothing. I'm going to die. I have died. But I have multiple lives. Because video games. But yeah, I want winter. And this winter has not been good about giving me winter, and it makes me sad. Your car explode. Yes, indeed. There's not even any, like, fanfare going through the different stages. They're just like, hey, yeah, you're here now. Go blow each other up or whatever. What's your motivation? They're cars that aren't blown up. Just unga bunga and shoot each other. I'm like, okay. I can act like I'm in a bad action movie. That's fine. It's not like, you know, say, Metal Gear Solid for the Game Boy Color, which I have not been able to stop thinking about since it came up on Shuffle Machine last week. And, like, I went to the biggest Metal Gear head I know, Mr. Hugh Gaming. And I was like, hey, this is like a real thing, huh? Is it any good? And he was like, so that tempered my enthusiasm a bit, but I still feel like I should go back to it at some point just to, like, get a sense of how it plays. Like, I have to assume it's gotta be a little bit similar to the, like, the old Metal Gear, like, pre-Metal Gear Solid days, like the top-down. But, like, if that played well on the Game Boy Color, could be interesting to experience at least a bit of. Also, I'm getting really good at just holding the A and B buttons down at the same time with my right thumb. Though it's ever so slightly uncomfortable. I feel like it would maybe be a little better on, like, original hardware, but meh. It's fine, it's fine. I can suffer a little bit. I'm almost free. I shouldn't tempt fate. Oh, you played it, Repu. I was unaware it existed until a week ago. It was just hiding in the depths of my collection. And I was like, this isn't real, is it? And then I looked it up later and I was like, it's real. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I can't move. A button down, left. A button down, forward, right, back. Oh, okay, now it lets me back up. Why wasn't it letting me back up before? That was weird. It's like the controls aren't bad, but the collision seems a little off, which seems really bad for a game like this. Like, you can't quite tell what is or isn't going to stop you cold. Like, this mound, drive right over it. Just a random sign, no, that stops you. Because, you know, it's very important that you be aware of the ski lifts, I guess. Which doesn't seem like a super relevant stage hazard for this sort of game, but I don't know, maybe I'm overlooking something. Also not, I mean, I've played Game Boy Color games with worse conveyance, but it's a little hard to tell what some of these things do, like the X power-up or like the little tile. Or whatever this is. I think it's some kind of like shield or like reflector that like staves off the homing attacks. Nope, I'm wrong as I die. That's fine. That is fine. And I can just soothe myself through the last bit of this not very good game with some delicious sweet tea. Yeah. N64 Vigilante 8. I remember it being pretty good. Haven't played it in a very, very long time. I think it might hold up. This Vigilante 8? Not so good. Not so good. It exists, and you know, I'll give it that. It sure does exist. But this is Shuffle Saturday, where we play a different game every 30 days. So we're moving on from that. If you're just coming in, I've got around 1,600 different games loaded up into this cookie of fortune. I'm gonna roll on one, and we'll play it for the next 30 minutes. If you don't like what comes up, let me know with an exclamation mark, veto. Next up shall be Spawn for the Game Boy Color. I think I've played this one before, and I think I've had enough Game Boy Color at least for a bit, so I'm gonna burn one of my two to skip that. And probably immediately regret it, as next to come up is It's Always Game Boy. It's Always Game Boy. It's Always Game Boy. Bubble Bobble for the Game Boy Color. This one I have significantly more hope for, because... Oh, alright, veto, very well. Instead of Bubble Bobble, we shall have Blazion for the SNES. Yeah! I think this is one of those shoot-em-ups with rad soundtracks. Okay. Alright, let me get that one fired up. Yeah, Blazion the Bio-Cyborg Challenge. This is the one where you, like, turn into defeated enemies. Yeah, this game's fucking rad. Alright, let me get that fired up. If you wish for me to roll for a game that would make me suffer instead, feel free to veto. I do think I need to get a little bit better about, like, reacting a little less to games I recognize, because I feel like I'm, like, trying to lobby you guys to use your vetoes or not. Feels a little unfair at times. But it's fine. We do this. Oh, right, that's set up for PC. I gotta change it to this. And adjust a little bit. Okay, Blazion. 30 minutes on the clock. Let's see how far I can get this time. Hell yeah! I swear... Okay, X button is burst fire. That's what it is. Good old classic shmup. Just luxuriating in this a little bit. Feels like I have a little treat after what the last game was. Your powers, give them to me! Oh, right, I've only got a limited number of those shields. Gotta be a little more sparing with them. Bring it on! I do remember this game being, like, difficult, but not so difficult that I couldn't make some progress, so my hopes are high. Maybe I'm just, like, extremely relieved after coming off of Vigilante 8. That could be a thing as well. I won't deny it. These kind of shmups always make me think of Sigma Star Saga, one of my favorite games on the Game Boy Color, which was, or Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, which had like it was kind of like an RPG if the random battles in an RPG were like shmup stages that took like a couple minutes to clear, and like you could program your own bullet patterns. But the canon was like basically you were being summoned up into a ship that needed manual assistance and couldn't fly on autopilot anymore. So you never knew what kind of ship you were gonna get. So like you could try and make some kind of like big wide spread shot, but then you might get stuck in a big slow ship that can't really like aim too effectively. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds like me. This has come up a few times at this point. Also, hey, Repu, how goes? Hoping your day has been a little more, like, balanced than mine, because mine's been weird. I don't know, for some reason it feels like a weird Saturday. Like, it doesn't super feel like the weekend for some reason, but I can't put my finger on why. There's also the weirdness that, like, I know that it is winter, technically, but it is not winter weather outside. Didn't sleep while following the layoffs. That's fair, dude. Can't blame you. Also, chat is pretty small over there. Let's increase y'all's size a little bit here. There we go. Because I still have this set up for Dream Daddy, which will be coming back tomorrow, of course, but for now, there is Shovel. Oh yeah, how warm. It was like high 40s, low 50s here today. Sorry, non-American viewers, I don't know offhand what that is in Celsius. I've been able to strap his... Oh, laid off 4 months later. Fuck. And with how many layoffs there have been in just, like, the tech industry in general, not even just in games, your friend's probably not gonna have a great time finding work quickly either. That's rough. They've actually made some threats of, well, not like threats, like, it's just something I've heard secondhand from my boss said that his boss's boss, looking at you, Twitch, right? An alarm message confirmed the high-energy core. Immediately change main reactor to hyperdrive. Release hyperdrive and return to normal drive mode to get out of warp. Set up destination in real time. Okay, that's good there's a support network. Oh, right, this is the one with, like, the eyes. But, like, someone very high up in the organization I worked for, has mentioned that, like, they might be doing layoffs, and my boss's reaction was like, what the fuck are you talking about? We don't have enough people to do the work we need to do right now anyway. Let's see, it shows me where everything's gonna be. So I should be good to just sit here? Yeah, okay. I can do some damage. And if I get into trouble, I can always... Okay. So, spread shot in the center. Ah, damn it. Bad angle. I need to be hitting the blue thing. Yeah, that's too bad. If it wasn't truly their fault. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be like... It's probably one of those things where, like, oh, as I take damage, I get less angle. That's interesting. Let me get spicy. There we go. Okay. Alright. Where are you gonna be, you son of a bitch? Oh, crap. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I've got a faster fire in this mode anyway. Alright, where are you gonna spawn? There you are. Now. Nope. Almost. Got it. Yeah, I lost the cannon. Bonus collect. But, yeah, I don't think I am in danger of losing my job, but, oh, what the... Oh, chat is a little... Oh, because I altered it. I'll fix it in a bit. I'll fix it if, like... Yeah, I'll fix it after time is up. But, yeah, basically, like, someone high up in the organization mentioned something about layoffs, and response is like, we have way more work than we can possibly do with the amount of people we have. What are you talking about? And I've been doing pretty good, so I think I'm safe. I hope I'm safe. Oh, do I have to damage you some before I can absorb you? Aha! Give to me your power. I'll take a sonic boom. I'm about to lose it. Or I could weave. That's fine. Yeah! I stole the mech's body after I beat the shit out of it, because this game is cool, and I love it. makes me wish I was better at shmups. Like, I'm okay, but I'm not real good. Like, any real fan of shmups or bullet hells rightly thinks of me as a fucking casual. And I am. I can do better than the average. I'm a little better than the average bear, but in the long run, it's not the best. And there's the... Oh! Okay, never mind. I need you. Oh, I start out with a cannon already lost because I already damaged this mech before I stole it. Interesting. This game's got a surprising amount of intricacy to it. Because, you know, on Shuffle, sometimes I play crap like Vigilante 8 for the Game Boy Color, and then sometimes I make discoveries like this, where it's just a joy to come back to every time it decides to show up again. But not so good. Yeah, my favorite... Oops. My favorite bullet hell is a bullet hell called Castle Shikigami 2, which I might try and, like... I've never tried to do PS2 emulation, but I might see if I can emulate it sometime, because, like, there is a PC port, but they fixed the main draw of it for me, which is hilariously bad English dubbing, to the point that just makes everything a comedy, and bad translation, and voice actors who either don't know what they're doing or got the worst voice direction of anyone ever, and they paid them about 2 cents per read. And the PC port apparently changes all that. And I'm like, no, why would you do this? But it's got some, like, cool characters. Like, it has one girl who, like... Basically, the way that game functions is, there's, like... Everyone has just a general, like, just kind of spammable fire. It's a little bit different depending on the character, but there's one girl who, like... She has a magic cap that you can, like, hold down the fire button for her special, and it becomes a little force field in front of her. And you can use that to suck up almost every type of bullet and fill up, like, a meter underneath her character. Then when you let go, it fires every bullet that her cat absorbed back at the enemy. Which is really cool to me, because it lets me focus completely on defense, which is, I think, where I do best in bullet hells, if I can just, like, basically hold down a button and let the offense take care of itself. And then, just focus on dodging. Castle Shikigami 2 for the PS2. It's a gem. Highly recommended if you have the chance to check it out. Ooh, this is not good without power-ups. This is really not good without power-ups. Oh god, not like this! Well, what is there but to continue? Since the little generous with... Okay, that was just embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for me. I never heard of Wizard of Legend, though. That's a new one for me. We'll just wipe out these dudes and then get ready to absorb Sonic Boom Mech. Not ready to give up yet, eh? There we go, that's better. Sonic Boom! Sonic Boom! Weave. 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 Okay. It's kind of rough grabbing these bigger hitbox mechs in this game. Because it's like, where do I take damage and where am I fine to, like, scrape the bullets a little bit? Castle Shikigami 2 is also pretty cool because it has, like, a little... Like, your character on screen is really tiny, but it has, like, a little force field right around your character, so if you let bullets get close to you, but not hit you, like, all your shots get powered up, and you get a score multiplier, so you're incentivized to put yourself in as much danger as possible. I know it's not the only shmup that does that, but it leads to an interesting kind of, like, You're giving it just enough rope to hang yourself. Sort of a deal. Yeah, it is nice because it's so small, but some of these mechs can take, like, multiple hits before they go down. And I consider that kind of worth the clunkiness of controlling them at times. Like, one hit and you die is just so rough. And... God damn it. It's fine. This is fine. This is fine. I don't think there's another mech I can... It's fine. It's fine. God damn it. Once more. I do wish I could power up my base form ship a little bit. Like, give me a little bit of a faster firing rate or like a spread shot. I know the whole intent is that I need to be grabbing power-ups in the form of her being up enemies along the way, but it just feels so bad to go down to the ship. It's like, it's not as bad as 3D Dot Game Heroes taking away your sword power-ups when you take any damage, but man, it's like, it's close. Shit. Well, there we are. It's fine. I can just focus on dodging. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Though honestly, the Sonic Boom mech is not that good. Because, yeah, its attack does have piercing, but it seems to pretty clearly only limit itself to, like, 2 projectiles on screen or at once or something. So, this totally isn't copium. This isn't copium at all. I wonder if I can absorb these boys. Won't be able to if I die to them. They're taking damage. Okay, apparently not. If that one was that close to death and nothing. Well, an attempt was made. That boy, I know I can steal though. I need your mech, your shot patterns, and your gun. That's not quite what I meant by I need your gun. It's interesting that this guy I can grab right away, versus the Sonic Boom mech, I had to do some damage before I could steal it. And that was just raw stupidity. Hello, can I steal one of you? I'm actively getting worse. It's a wonder to behold. Like I said, I'm in a weird... Okay, you. I think I can steal you. Yes. Okay, A button changes the angle I'm firing at. Okay, I've at least got a Gundam to take some extra hits when we go into the boss fight. Maybe, if I can make it there. Oh, this is not a good weapon to have at this part. Just dodge, just dodge, just dodge. Just dodge, just dodge. Oh, I can fire it. Not a fan of the firing sound either. For a game with such good sound design, this gun stands out as being pretty bad. Oh, it pierces through obstacles. That's handy. Okay. Crap, crap. Yep, I should have gone. Oh well, it's fine. We lost the... So, you know, all I have to do is, on my last life, and dodge every hit, and clear the boss fight flawlessly. Easy. Simple as. What could be easier? Ah. It's funny. For whatever reason, in my brain, this whole game just has a very bombastic soundtrack, like the first stage, but clearly that's not always the case. Okay, this time I'm just gonna focus on dodging. And as you can see, that didn't go well. Fucking goddamn it. Once more into the breach. It is at least nice of the game for it to give me infinite continues. I can't complain there. Maybe I can get the crappy mech back again. Or, you know, maybe one of the shuffle games I can get tonight will be a game I'm good at. Now that's, you know, at least a little bit unlikely. God damn, what the? I don't understand. It's fine. This first bit I don't really need the sonic boom for. I just need to make sure and grab the triple gun man. That's my key to real power. Because if I can keep that all the way through to the boss, that'll be a huge help. Because at least in that first phase, it only fires straight ahead. So... it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh yeah, I also wanted to mention, I've been keeping a close eye on the poll results for the games I showed up on demo day, and then thinking of doing the full playthroughs for once I finish with Dream Daddy. As I've said multiple times before, Potionomics is absolutely getting a full playthrough. Like, 300%. I loved it. The results so far from the people, love it. So that is definitely being a thing. The rest are a little more up in the air, and I'm kind of curious to see if I can get a little more death. If I can just die a little bit more, but it's worth it to get this. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. I'll just never talk about other stream series when I'm doing Shuffle Saturday ever again. That's clearly the lesson here. That's what makes me do worse. Yeah, that was just scuffed. I just needed to start the stage over. The game is a little rough, but I'm also not... I'm fucking up a lot. I'm fucking up a lot. I'm not gonna blame the game on this one. A lot of this is just me. I'm gonna be straight up. It feels like this had to have been like an arcade port. Because man, this would have been a real quarter eater with this system. While giving you the illusion of being able to persist a little longer and like have some gain in power with the absorption system. God damn it. Yeah, it feels very arcadey, particularly how there's like just no intro. They're like, yep, you're just in it. You start. Also got some good news recently. One of my favorite barcade that's located not too far from me finally reopened, apparently like last month, and I just completely missed the news, so I need to drop by there again. I don't know if they're still doing like the Mario Kart tournaments they used to do, but if so, oh man. Because that's actually where I met my D&D group. One of the guys there was like, hey, I'm thinking about playing D&D for the first time as a DM. And I'm like, oh, I have like years of DMing experience if you want to bounce ideas off me, my guy. And then after like a number of weeks of just like picking my brain about how to do DM stuff, he was like, Vin, you just want to be a player in my campaign? And I'm like, yeah. Though it's led to some things a couple times where like, it's better now, because we've been going for a few years. Like, we started, like, right before COVID, but at first there were a few times where it was, like, someone would ask to do something that, you know, it's one of those things in D&D where it isn't 100% covered by the rules, And he would ask me like, Vim, how would you run this? And I was like stuck in the position of like, ooh, as a player, I know what is most advantageous to me and my party, but, you know, as a friend, I should give him the honest answer. And, like, there were a few times where I was not able to, I didn't keep a poker face when I disagreed with, with a decision he made, because, you know, that's not, you should never be that person as a player, if you're doing any kind of tabletop. Like, just let the GM do their thing on the, you know, if you think it's, like, blatantly, like, against whatever rules you're in, or you feel it's unfair, you know, maybe speak up, but if it's something where it's just, like, it's an interpretation that doesn't necessarily 100% line up with yours, you know, just let it fly, I say. Because it's really hard being a DM or GM or, what is it? Like, Call of Cthulhu calls it, like, the Lord Keeper or something, or just the Keeper. It's tough running tabletop games. It is. Even if you're running with pre-written material, there's still a lot to prepare, so I give people a lot of leeway. Though there have been a couple games I've played in where I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna want to play in this group again. And I'm very polite. I maybe make a few suggestions to the person running it about what they could do differently. But I have noped out of a few groups after being like, I don't think this is gonna be for me. And noped out of a couple systems, notably 4th edition D&D, because I was like, okay, I see the potential this has for combat, but this, like, streamlines everything down a little too much. Like, I'm still kind of that opinion with 5e. Like, I think it streamlines the game down a little too much, but it's probably just because I learned Dungeons & Dragons on 3.5 edition. And so that's what my default is. Players in my 5e games still have a chuckle at me occasionally, because I'll start to ask someone for a reflex save before I correct myself and say, dexterity save. That's a good long streak, and Hinkert's a good DM. I played in the campaign of his once, and I've been a fellow player alongside him a number of times. So I'm sure it's a great game. And you know, Hugh doesn't quite bring the level of chaos as a player that, say, I would, but you know, it's not always a good thing for someone to be as chaotic a player as me. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't control what Twitch puts up there. That's why I try to keep the ads to a minimum. So what do I do to do damage to this thing? Do I just keep shooting the gun when it pops up? It doesn't really feel like I'm doing damage here. But yeah, I miss D&D. I might need to assemble like an online group or something. If my in-person group is going to continue to be kind of AWOL. I should maybe give them a gentle, like, text reminder, like, hey, so... Yeah, I feel like I tend to get, like, when I see ads on people's streams, it's a lot of, like, National Guard stuff, and I'm like, it's National Guard or Pampers. I have no idea why. Like, there is no in-between. Or, like, occasionally, like, I think for a while I was getting a pizza ad. Yeah. Yeah, I fucking hate how Twitch does ads. Like, I wish channel points were a thing on YouTube. I would just stream on YouTube. But here we are. Then again, I get some weird ads on YouTube, too. Like, for a while I was getting an ad, like, on the... Oh! I lasted long enough? Release hyperdrive and return to normal drive mode to get out of warp. Set up destination in real time. I don't believe you? And Sylvar decides to save you from seeing any such ads in the future. Thank you for the gift sub, Sylvar. Online D&D has some perks to it. It requires a lot more setup on the part of your DM, but they can get a lot more creative with, like, setting up battle maps and stuff like that, and kind of, like, automating some things. It's got its advantages, but you definitely lose something if you're not in person. Yeah, let me just blow that guy up. Huh. Old Twitch must be running real dry on people that want to buy advertising. Ooh. Interesting, like sets and a second camera, that's cool. Yeah, I have a lot of experience with Roll20, and I think it's pretty good. I've done some stuff with Fantasy Grounds as well, which is good. I think it's a little fiddly sometimes, but you can get around the, like, fiddliness and set it up, like, basically set it up how it wants to be set up. There's a lot of amazing stuff you can do with it, with, like, sight lines and, like, automatically resolving attacks. It kind of cuts out some of the, like, the busy work that's often kind of involved in tabletop combat, where you have to, like, you're like, okay, well, does this hit? Okay, it does this much damage. Fantasy Grounds is like, nah, we got that shit set up for you. Keep going. But alas, we must bid adieu to Blazion. For this is Shuffle Saturday, where we play a different game every 30 minutes. If you're just coming in, we're moving on from that. I've got around 1,600 different games loaded up into this randomizer. I'm gonna pull another one, and we'll play it for the next half an hour. But first, I'm going to run a little bit of a prediction, because we weren't able to get much gambling action in at first. As I take a quick break, because this sweet tea is kind of running right through me. So I will be back shortly. And sorry, I'm gonna run another ad, just like get out for 30 seconds or something. Sinning is great fun, absolutely. Alright, just a little bit left if someone else wants to get in on the betting. I see we have some takers this time. Never ever Gamba ever. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Sure, HD, sure. Very well, bets are in. Bold of the chat to not believe in the Game Boy. The conventional wisdom is it's always Game Boy. But will it be true this time? Let's find out. Next up for shuffles shall be Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. Okay. Congratulations to whoever bet on SNES. I was not paying attention. Silvar. Alright, so let me start getting that fired up. If you'd rather we go for something else, let me know with a veto. Otherwise, I will have that up soon. Yoshi's Island. Yeah, you usually die hard for the SNES. I'm surprised, Antihero. 1,000 garlic coins. Oh, God. Yeah, and I know you've had a plan for a while, Repu, that I'm still afraid of. Tell what that plan is, I suppose. Alright, let's get this fired up here. Yeah, Game Boy Advance is always good. Because I feel like Game Boy Advance has a much higher chance of being, like, you know, good versus Game Boy Color. When you went on vacation, you forgot what it was. Oh, wait, hang on. What? Oh, when you went on vacation, you forgot what it was. Fair enough. Okay, this needs to be like... Okay, there we go. Yes, yes. Oops. Sorry. Ah, pretend you know what you're doing, then. Plays Chrono Cross. I don't think I have that in my collection. A long, long time ago. 30 minutes on the clock. And we played Yoshi's Island. This is a story about baby Mario and Yoshi. A stork hurries across the dusky pre-dawn sky. In his bill, he supports a pair of twins. Suddenly a shadow appears in the gap between the clouds and races towards the stork with blinding speed. Screech! Yeah, I ain't wrecking my throat. The babies are mine! Oh yeah, the level clear theme is great. Wow! Snatching only one baby, the creature vanishes into the darkness from whence it came. The second baby falls undetected towards the open sea, and then dies. End of game. Oh no! Oh no! Meanwhile, here is Yoshi's Island, home to all Yoshis. Yoshi with IES looks weird for some reason. It's a lovely day, and Yoshi is taking a walk. Huh? Suddenly a baby drops in onto his back. The baby seems to be fine. This is very fortunate. What? Something else fell with the baby. The baby. Let's take a peek. It looks like a map. Maybe the stork was using it? CBZZA9. You need that to unlock the secret, probably. But Yoshi can't figure it out. Yoshi can't read. Yoshi decides to talk to his friends. Is the music supposed to do that? Ah! Kamek, the evil Magic Koopa and kidnapper of the baby. The baby quickly dispatches his toadies. when he discovers that he missed the other baby. The whole time he was like, yeah, I got 2 babies in this bag. Wait, shit. Yoshi heads leisurely back to the other Yoshis. Unaware of the danger at hand. Yeah, those toadies look real threatening. Kamek's forces are actively searching the island. Will these 2 children ever reach their parents safely? Ah yes, Mr. and Mrs. Mario. There are some things that bug me about this game, but I love its visual style. I really do. Oh, I do have a save file, that's right. It's only been, like, many, many months since I've played the game. Jump, grab, spit out, block, push twice to throw. Okay, makes sense. Let's begin. I mean, it's AliExpress. I'm sure they're perfectly just, like, top-notch quality, right? Oh, right. The bait. Oop. Still adjusting to how this controls. Yeah, I feel like AliExpress is just, the entire website is an example of buyer beware. Let's see, there's a way to, like, how do I turn into eggs? I guess that works too. Oh, I want these. I don't remember why, but oh shit. There a death screen in this game? Probably? Visit Koopa and Paracoopa and then kill them. I've never claimed to be good at platformers, so we may well be seeing it shortly. Oh yeah, there's some of the coins are red coins and you want those. I forget this. This dog's name is Poochie. He's cute, isn't he? Hitch a ride. He runs in the direction that Yoshi faces. Okay, how do I hitch a ride? Oh, nice. Charge! Onward, Pooch. Crap. Thought I would have slightly more time to decide. Oh. Okay. Thank you, Cow God. I'm gonna have to think about what I want the next game to be. I have some ideas. Probably be something off of Steam that I haven't gotten around to trying. Probably not gonna be another platform. Clearly I'm real rusty. We use garlic points to make his life harder. That is the norm around here, yes. But you know what? It's fine. We can turn over a collective new leaf. Okay, I can still bounce off the top. Good. Next time. Fair enough. Let me get a bunch of eggs. Okay, first I saw there was a checkpoint up here, so let me grab that first. Nice. Oh, okay. Time to just get some coins, I guess. No complaints here. As a giant angry god plays Stone Tetris, apparently. Oh god. Almost screwed that up. Oh shit. I know it's backwards to be thinking like this, but a lot of Yoshi's Island music always... Oh, fuck. Makes me think of, like, Stardew or something. I know it's the other way around. You don't gotta tell me. I know. Yeah. Demon Souls. Perfect game for handheld. I hear the Switch port works great. I wish I'd stuck with Demon Souls a little more. I think I gotta give it to the original world. But I'm not a big, like... Oh, right. I'm not a big, like, Mario guy in general. As mentioned, I'm not super good at, platformers. Let's see. Duck. Okay, yeah, I do have the button. Can I, like... Okay, that works too. There we go. I think that's death down there, and I don't want to... Ooh. Crap. No, I want that one up, though. God damn it. I would say the original world for my favorite Mario game. I'm also not good at that, but I've got fond memories, and it's got a lot of fun parts to it. The cape always felt great to use. But really, I think I might like 64 more than any of the classic ones. Throwing hammers at him until he submits. Yeah! 3 is good too. I think 3 would be a close second for me after the original world. How do you get up there? That's fine. Go! Ah, didn't get the bonus, but that's fine. Very satisfying victory theme for sure. I also really like the stage select theme. Classic, I think. The Baseball Boys. What do you got? Hit up with an egg and it will fly up in the direction it points. Okay. Do the baseball boys catch? Oh, they throw eggs at me. Of course, because baseball. Doesn't seem to do any damage, though, so there's no... Neat. Okay, and they just straight catch my... Oh, that does... Wait, why didn't that do damage before? Inconsistency. Fuck. The baby. The baby. The child! Barely saved that. Good God. And I don't have eggs, so how... How do I do? Oh, wait. Right, there's an egg block. Is the remastered version truly that bad? I've never, played it. Though really, the only Souls game I've really played much is, just Demon Souls. I do appreciate how they like, show the enemies are locking onto you. That's nice of them. They didn't have to do that, but they did. I have 1 second before I will game over, so... No, I'm taking no chances. You can keep your damn coin. Oh wait, I'm back up to 10. I did not notice that happening. Huh, okay. Can't get a kill on it, just a stun, apparently. Well, that's fine. I can keep climbing here. I assume I'm about to get, like, a Yoshi transformation here. Shoot him down. Take him out. Nice. Ooh, 1-up. Ah, even worse. Touch a superstar and become powerful Mario. This is super. Dash with Y, float in the air, run up a wall. You are invincible. Okay, that sounds pretty good. So, like, the baby himself becomes powerful? Warning, only someone small can go on from here. Oh, the lighting. Okay, so we need... I gotta find a star for Baby Mario. Oh, God. Top 5 would be so hard to nail down. But I... Oh, that's where the thing is. I see. So I need to... Some games in my top 5. Powerful Mario! Didn't it say I could run up walls? Okay, there we go. I feel like one of them has to be, I don't know why I can't even think right now. Oh god, get through, get through. Top 5 is just like, it's hard to narrow it down just to that few number of games, but, I feel like, Soul Nomad and the World Eaters has to be on that short list. Can I reflect? Wait, what does it beat on me? How do I... Or I guess it just has me continue onwards. That's fine. Then there's... I don't know why, my mind is like a complete goddamn blank. I'm like, what are my favorite games? I can't think of them for some reason. Brain no work. I blame the streaming brain tax. But oh! Nice. Okay. 30 seconds. Oh, because they have the indents, I see. I gotta, like, stop and think for a second. Why is thinking of my top 5 so fucking difficult? I feel like I need to, like, look at my Steam library or something just to, like, give me some ideas. But Final Fantasy IX, Tactics, and... let's see, gotta be some other strategy RPGs. Ogre Battle 64 is another great one. There are so many games. I could not see where it was going. Accidental challenge run. It's fine. I don't know if Valkyria Chronicles would make the list. Probably not if it's going like my top 5, because I like that game, but it's got some problems. Tales of Berseria? No, probably not Tales of Berseria. That's a great game, but it got some issues as well. Stop stealing my damn eggs. Stupid rats. Riviera the Promised Land is a really good one. Summon Night Swordcraft Story 2. Advance Wars Black Hole Rising. Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising. Oh! What's Yoshi turning into? Ah yes, I become one of the dreaded mole people who lives within the Earth's core. Funky, I can go upside down. I think Reciteer would probably be on that list too. It's a game that it's always enjoyable for me to go back to. There's gotta be like 800 games I'm not thinking of on that. I feel like I gotta think of it in terms of like games that I've gone back to again and again, or I want to go back to again and again, or something. Anyway. I've spent enough time trying and failing to think of my top 5. I think... Oh! Hello. What do you do? Ooh, coins. Fallout, that's fair. I haven't really put enough, like, truly enough time into any of the old Fallouts. I do have them, but it's just been, like, I've had trouble adjusting to the control schemes of it. 3 and New Vegas are, like, fine, but didn't really inspire me to check out much of the others. I'm not a huge sci-fi guy in general, is what I've found over the years. And I don't really know why that is. Age of Decadence is real good. Don't quite know that it would make my top 5, but it's up there. It's up there. That's not worth the flower. Yeah, 3 is great. I just wish it... I don't know. I feel like the story is just kind of always so bleh. Because at the end it's like, oh, you're gonna sacrifice yourself, right? And I'm like, no, why would I do that? And it's like, wait, you don't? I know that's the whole themes and everything, but meh. New Vegas was a lot more my jam. 47 points. It's terrible, but I don't care. I'll take it. Top Shop? I like Top Shop, but I don't know if I like Top Shop that much. Crusader Kings 2 might be on there. Okay, we got Ghost Sperm. Love to see that, I guess. Can I kill them? I can. Good. He said, wasting both his eggs. Damn it. Get back here, baby Mario. Okay. I feel like I haven't rattled off of JRPGs. I mean, that's the thing about a Discord server. There's always gonna be... Yeah, unless you're... It's basically one that you set up for your friends, there's always gonna be conversations that you just don't care about. I already said Review of the Promised Land. Shit! Spec Ops The Line is popping into my head for some reason, but I know that's not true. No, I have never played Chrono Cross. I only played Chrono Trigger for the first time, like, a couple of... Or, how long ago would it be? Like, 2-3 years ago or something? And it was the DS version. These types of walls may be destroyed by throwing eggs. I've heard some about it, and it seems like a very interesting game. For a number of ways. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit better of an egg shot. Please add to collection. I could, but like, eh. No, I'm always just so... Granted, everything that's gotten interest so far on, like, the demo day list has basically been, like, most of them have been JRPGs, so I shouldn't be so hesitant about, like, playing JRPGs on stream. I'm just like, I don't know, I always got that fear. I'm like, is this too big an ask for people wanting to keep up with the whole thing? Oh, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, definitely. That's definitely in my top 5. Oh my god, how did I forget to mention that? But I mean, to try it, it could be fine. Is there, like... I know it got the remastered port or whatever on Switch. Did they put that on PC, too? Or is it stuck in, like, 10-cent games jail on PC? Come in part 1 in the story and nothing makes sense. Exactly! That's always my worry. Powerful Mario! Just run through killing everything! Oh. And we're back down to mortal. Do you think it's cool Mario gets to do a thing? Grab a green watermelon and press Y. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I can straight up machine gun it. That's awesome. Yeah, every so often I'm like, some of my friends will be like, oh, look what's free on the Epic Game Store. I'm like, no, 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 that's how they get you. That's how they get you. I suppose I can probably pop this with seeds? Yes, there we go. Oh shit. Watermelon appears to impact jumping ability. Oops. I don't think any of the Baldur's Gates would make it into my top 5. I feel like before I go to roll, well, I'm gonna need to pick the next game anyway. So I'll need to, like, look at a bunch of things and I'll immediately come up with, like, 20 more where I'm like, oh yeah, this is a strong contender. And feel like a fucking idiot for not being able to think of them. Because I feel like I've been playing an unfortunate amount of, WoW lately, so that's just, like, got my brain poisoned. I'm like, single-player games? But Season of Discovery things. Eventually I'll get bored of it and I will escape once more. It's only a matter of time. It always happens. Life and Suffer. Yeah, I do have that on my wish list. I do. And it looks intriguing, just, I don't know. I feel like I need to know more about it. It's one of those games where... I always have a problem with games where, like, I'm told it's best to go in blind, and, like, I pretty much always go into every game blind. Even if people would rather I don't. Like, apparently, every, rando who comes in to see me play a Fire Emblem game. But I feel like a lot of media where you have to tell people just go in blind, you have to give me, like, something to go off of to, like, explain why it's good. But I'm not always the best at explaining why things are, like, good or appealing also, as shown when I try to explain why I love Age of Decadence to people. Oh, Disco Elysium. Disco Elysium, of course. That would be a strong contender for the top 5. Fucking love me some Disco. KOTOR's good. I do like KOTOR. I think it might have a little too much jank to it to make it into my top 5, but great games. I just love being so cartoonishly evil in the dark side paths. Yes, Disco Elysium's so good. It's like, I think the only game where I would be, like, totally on board with being a cop, because you're just the most batshit insane cop that's ever lived. And probably the best use of the amnesiac trope I've ever seen a game do either. It's not even, like, for a big plot twist, it just lets you have, like, a character who is, like, a character, but you get to, like, mold him to be you, because you don't remember what he's about. See, I need to play Baldur's Gate. Jake, that's what we call mechanics. Fair enough. I need to play Baldur's Gate 2. I've got... Like, I'm at almost endgame in the first Baldur's Gate, but I've just never moved on to 2. I don't know why. I think I got distracted by something else that was coming out when I was doing Baldur's Gate. And of course it was the remastered version, but I did play the OG way back in the day. Yeah, one's got problems. One has serious problems. Yeah, that's what I've heard so far. So, I need to check it out someday because I know it's a classic and beloved by like everyone who knows that game. Okay, what am I not gonna do this time? Fall into the abyss because I'm fat. we go. Morph into the mole tank here. Dig through the dirt wall. Oh, okay. Final Fantasy Tactics, also a great one. Why does that Yoshi look so distressed? Okay, it's the Yoshi I was. It was like, please spare me from this suffering of being a tank. Oh god, the pain. But no, it's just silly, friendly, happy kids game. God, fuck Khalid. Jaheira should have died with him. Like, I will never recruit Jaheira in Baldur's Gate 3. She has brought down way too many parties in Baldur's Gate 1 for me to ever forgive her. Interesting, huh? I have played some Icewind Dale, and I think I just got a little bored of it because it's like, seems to be more about the mechanics than like the rest. Did I get... I went backwards. I went backwards. This is how you go into the area. I went backwards. I absolutely went backwards. Son of a bitch. Ugh, negative sense of direction strikes once again. Yeah, very much a dungeon crawl, which, like, is fine, but I liked that Baldur's Gate had, like, kind of the... It had kind of the balance. Yeah. Zero story. Yeah. And what little story there is, I've actually had spoiled for me. Because for a while I was really into, like, Can I fire at the flower up there? No. I was really into reading, like, screenshot and text, like, Let's Plays. And there was a really good one for Icewind Dale, and so I just learned what the story of the game was, and it was like, oh, okay. Yeah, Planescape. That's one I do want to play. I do have that. Fuck, I should have included that in demo day. You almost managed to leave town. I'm pretty sure that was Icewind Dale, but yeah. But this is Shuffle Saturday, where we play a different game every 30 minutes. And because it was redeemed for, I'll be picking the next game. I'll kick us back to the roll game screen, but we won't be rolling another one. I just need to figure out what I'm gonna play here. Heavy for stream, that's fair. Also, I'm gonna just, like, idly look through my Steam to pick out more games. Alpha Protocol. I love Alpha Protocol. It's jank as hell, and I don't care, and I love it. Banner Saga games, real good. Danganronpa, Oh, Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest 11, 3, and 8 would all be strong contenders. Fuga Melodies of Steel 2. Honestly, still love that game. Anything else that would be a strong contender for, like, being a GOAT? Shining Force, maybe out of nostalgia. Maybe. I'm sure there are others, but anyway. Fucking like Fuga 2 when Socks tried so hard to live. Fair. 9 is good. I just prefer more the you have a party with personalities versus the you create a party of characters. Well, except for 3, but 9 is good. I had a lot of fun with 9. Okay, what am I going to play? I remember I had picked out a couple. Oh, yeah, this one. Okay. Yes, let me get this game installed and make sure I can capture it. And then if this works, I'll go with this because I would have to own it, Silvar. I would have to own it. Unless does Sir Brant have a demo? Like, and what is, like... I didn't get a great sense about what, like, Life and Suffering of Sir Brant is about. Okay. Sonic Robo Blast 2 kart. Yeah, I could show off how bad I am at kart racers as well. On Steam, then you peasant. After the stream. After the stream. Okay, let me... You're gonna fly here. Listen, I took like a 35% pay cut from my last job when I had to switch jobs. Ya boy is not rolling in dough these days. Being in the closet. Oh boy, just the raw experience of suffering. Sounds great. Okay, let me see. Does this work if I do it like this? It does! Alright. Cool. "30 minutes on the clock. Let's play The Big Con." This is a game about being an underage con artist in the 90s, which my buddy Brian, the Brian J here on Steam, told me about, and I'm like, I should probably check that out, because that kind of sounds like it'd be up my alley. Sure, I accept. Linda's Video Store. Rewind for humankind! I know, like, nothing about this game beyond that he interviewed the dev of it, it looked interesting, and you are a con artist. To do, Lisbon County. Get to the video store for work. Alright. Ooh. Okay. Gotta go to the video store. I'm already a con artist. Achievement unlocked. Showed up to work kinda sorta on time. Allie, there you are. I was about to get worried. What? I pushed the 1 button? Worried? Mom, I was gone for like 30 minutes. Yes. Well, I don't know. Are you getting excited for band camp? Why is this store so crowded? So? They all wanted Alligator Banshee Goes to Camp 5, and we rented both copies already. Need to get them out of here so we can close on time for the most important event of the whole year. Also, the timer is in a bad spot. Let me fix that real fast. Alright! The Linda and Allie traditional pre-band camp movie night. What? Can I pick the movie this time? Yes. Why don't we make it interesting? Whoever gets the most customers out of here gets to pick. Loser has to rewind returns. Please. No, not rewinding. Even band camp is better than rewinding. You better win then. The customers just need a little encouragement. Find out what they really want, discreetly, then recommend a film. So, spy on them. What? No, just put yourself in their shoes. From a distance, think like they would think. You want me to spy on the customers? You have to understand their needs. I'll allow it auto mod. I'm hearing hide behind the shelves. I'm not going to tell you how to do your job, Allie. You're almost an adult. So. Alright, here goes. I call front. Back of the store is easier anyways. Yeah. Spy on more customers than Mom? Question mark? Mom said to spy on customers to find out what they want. None of these look, you know, intelligent. Can I help you two find anything? Can I suggest... a heady documentary? A heady documentary? Something to make you question your life choices? That's challenging, but is it challenging enough? I couldn't agree more. Better leave us to it. Looking for something cerebral. Oh. Wait, what does the 2 do? I think I know why none of these are working. Okay, honestly, I just want something to play in the background while we make out. Oh, thank God. I was worried I'd have to say it. Interesting. Can I suggest something for you? How about The Passion of Sexy Lagoon? If they just want something in the back, or in the background, like grain farming is not gonna... Fuck it. You can't give me an option that says The Passion of Sexy Lagoon and have me not take it. Passion of Sexy Lagoon? No, come to think of it, you wouldn't be interested. It's very shirtless. Uncontrollable giggling.
Totally.
We'll take it. Thanks, this should cover it. Hell yeah. Weird that 1, 2, and 3 are the main buttons here. Citizen Jane. Adaptation of a classic play. Okay. How about a period piece? If they want an adaptation of a play. Period piece? You know, where everyone is British for some reason. Yes, that sounds delightful. Delightfully boring. Better leave us to it. And now we spot. The week before, you promised that this week we would watch Shakespeare. Hey, last week you said we could watch a martial arts movie this week. Suggest something with Shakespeare. Suggest something with martial arts. So either would work. Do I have something that would do both? Oh, perhaps I do. I think I know a movie you both will like. Jean-Luc Van Slam's Hamlet. Hell yes. William Shakespeare's Hamlet, starring Jean-Luc Van Slam.
All right.
Flemish martial arts director Jean-Luc Van Slam.
Yeah.
Is in a version of Shakespeare's Hamlet? Yeah, everyone has a Hamlet now. That'll be $3. Easy. Award-winning drama. Rad. Plus $3.
All right.
Hey there, looking for something? How about a very serious drama film? A real intense drama? People dying, whole boxes of tissues, that kind of deal? No, not in the mood for that. Oh, okay. I'll keep looking. You want something serious. But where can I, like, stand nearby and spy on him? Maybe I just need something mildly serious. A serious drama? You know, like, phew, good thing it's them, not me kind of movie? Something about your suggestion doesn't feel quite right. Okay. I'll keep looking. Oh, there's the spy point. It's weird that I have to talk to them first and get it wrong, and then spy on them to get the answer. On the other hand, something where a dog fights crime until reuniting with their best friend would be nice. A sappy dog movie, eh? Column Dog, a crime trail. Though I am intrigued by dark spaghetti. Column Dog, a crime tale. They're a dog and they fight crime. Seriously, what more could you want? Oh wow, yeah, my kids are gonna love this. Thanks for your help. Here. Go to my room and pack. How does it mean? It's just like surfer-ish, I guess, is what I'm going for. I don't know. Pack, here. Here's the rental fees. What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. I'm fine, Allie. There's just something I need to take care of. Something you need... You were right, Sammy. It is pretty big inside.
What?
I just finished telling your lackey I'd meet you outside when we closed. Hey, we wanted to see the place. Besides Linda, you've done wonders with it.
What?
Can I help you guys find a movie? Linda, is this your daughter? Allison Barlow?
Well,
Go to your room to pack right now. Don't worry, kiddo. The grown-ups just need to have a little conversation.
what?
I didn't even wait for her to, like, move out of my line of sight before I'm like, no, I'm gonna spy on him. What are you doing here, Ricky? We have an agreement.
Ooh.
Had an agreement until you stopped making payments. Right? I did have the experience, though. Like, it was almost on its way out when I was there, but... God, I remember one particular time when I was, like, begging my mom to rent a movie, And, like, I was torn between, like, Princess Mononoke and, like, I forget exactly what it was, but it was something that was, like, going to be complete crap. Like, some Disney original movie or something. Thank God we went with Princess Mononoke. You know that's just temporary until Allie's band camp. Linda, darling, you know that I want to see you and your daughter do well, but you said that last month. You gotta pay back the outstanding balance in the next 10 days or I'll be forced to foreclose. My client at Videoville is very keen on this location.
Ugh.
I can't raise $97,342.18 in 2 weeks. Well, it's not the only way.
Maybe.
Not this again, Ricky. My life is here now. I helped build this town with my own hands. I've changed too, Linda. I have a beautiful ranch house I can show you.
What?
Ricky, no. I always did like your fire. 10 days, Linda, darling. That's the best I can do. Not a Videoville. Anything but a Videoville.
Ugh. What?
Loan sharks?
What?
$97,000? Okay, crap. Gotta calm down. There must be something I can do. Can I sell these? What's that, like $8? Pack? Pack for what? How can I leave? Stupid trombone, this is your fault.
What?
No, I already took all the bills out of my pockets. Rad Ghost senses trouble.
Maybe?
How's it hanging, Allie C? Hey, Rad Ghost. Not great. Let's be honest. Rad Ghost is a bro. Obviously, everyone knows Rad Ghost. He is completely trustworthy. There will be no ill consequences whatsoever from trusting in Rad Ghost. Mom borrowed money from loan sharks. My mom borrowed money from loan sharks, and now they're going to take over the store and make it into a stupid Videoville. It's time to just disappear. Yeah. At this period of time, $96,000 is a lot of fucking money. I mean, it's still a lot of money. Are we gonna lose the store? This
Anyway.
store is everything. That sounds rough, Allie C.
Come on.
Sure could use some of your patented advice, Rad Ghost.
Uh-huh.
You got it, Allie C. Rad Ghost says... We all need a Rad Ghost in our life. Exactly. Sometimes you gotta carve your own path. You got something to say? Say it loud. Make them pay attention. And never, ever
You know.
do drugs.
Haha.
Thanks, Rad Ghost. You always know what to say.
Hey.
Stay cool, Allie C. Don't do drugs, but do crimes. Allie, who are you talking to? Are you packing? Jeez, Mom, don't you knock? Wow, this place is a mess. Mom, who were those guys? Don't you worry about that, honey. I just want you worried about going to Juniper. I don't want to go to Juniper, Mom. Shouldn't I stay here and help out? I can start rewinding the tapes. I'm going to go do drugs. Mom comes with your mom. Don't say it. Doesn't say it's messy. Challenge impossible. Yeah. Can pick up extra shifts. Can pick up extra shifts. You don't even need to pay me. Allison, you can't live your whole life in this video store. Why not? I like it here. You live your life in the store. You're supposed to do better than me. I failed in so many things. I'm not failing this. If you want to help, you can go to band camp, practice hard, get into the Juniper Institute for the Arts, and have the future you're meant to have. You're going. That's final.
Okay.
Pack up quick and let's get on with movie night.
Huh?
I brought up that slasher flick you like.
All right.
Hey, Allie C, if you're gonna leave, don't forget that red fanny pack of yours.
Rad.
Oh yeah, thanks, Rad Ghost. You can open that anytime and check out all the rad things you picked up. Thanks, Rad Ghost. I think I need to sneak out and go for a walk for a bit. This mom stuff is
Anyway.
unrad.
Yeah.
You take care of you, Allie C. Let's go for a walk around town and scam some people out of cash. Oh, hell yeah, we got half-eaten cookie? I should really get around to finishing this. Jesus Christ. Also, goddammit, the timer is not... needs to be shrunk by just a little bit. There. It's fine. She's just quirky. I need to raise $97,000. Ah, my old friend, the garbage. You won't something me, will you? Oh, wait. That's probably the way back up. Also, her feet look weird when she's in a run cycle. Talking to a poster. No, it's Rad...
What's up?
Rad Ghost!
Huh.
Hey, my rad ghoulish friend. I'm gonna be right here if something goes wrong, dig? And I might even appear when you least expect me to, just to see how you doing. Thanks, Rad Ghost. That means a lot. Nothing to it, Allie C. Rad Ghost, you are the nicest hallucination based on a former music, television, gimmick host, and arcade video game protagonist I've ever had. No, I think Allie's totally fine. That means a lot, Allie C. Us soul jockeys gotta stick together.
Alright. What?
What did you say to her, Rachel? Sorry, this section is woodwinds only. Tromboners hang out with the other cheap instruments. Right, cool. Meaningless Bandcamp feud still on then. So do I have any other objective beyond just like... Okay. Wait, sticker zone? Interesting. I need to find cash. How you doing, Mitch? Are you trapped in this eternal rat race too? The band turf war. It was real. I mean, I was just a drummer, so we just like hung out and like just kind of sat there through class while everyone else had to play their sections over and over again. We were fine though. Are you stuck grinding every day for moneylenders that would sooner throw you on the streets? Are you as incensed as I am? Are you fed up? Are you gonna take it lying down? Yeah. Ugh. Ooh, can. You know, I'm just noticing how creepy this is. Hey, Mr. Del Bianco. You keeping out of trouble? Sure am, Mr. Del Bianco, even though it's hard sometimes.
Yes!
You're a good kid, Allie. I don't think it's gonna be hard for you to do what's right. You take care of yourself, and take care of your mom, and that's all anyone can ask. Thanks, Mr. Del Bianco.
Uh-huh.
Now why don't you go get yourself an ice cream from Jeff's place? Looks like he's open after the whole rat thing.
Okay.
It looks like there's one rat they forgot to fumigate. Cans illuminating. Ha! Eat butts, LPS. I'm a high schooler now. The Grey Dog West, which with stops at band camp and the rest of my life?
Well,
Wait, damn tennis balls?
hey.
Could I make some money getting tennis balls off your roof? Stupid tennis balls. Hey, Mr. Del Bianco, you still pay kids quarters to get tennis balls off the roof? God, looks like a JoJo character, right? Nah, school board said that was dangerous. In hindsight, they're probably right. Anyways, I've decided to increase my rates. $5 for a tennis ball if you manage to get one off the roof. Cool, thanks, Mr. Del Bianco. Stay out of trouble. A whole $5, but how do I get up to the roof? Can't climb the flagpole. I like how it's the cool S that's the loading thing.
Oh.
What would you do if you had $1 million? Tell you what I'd do. I'd invest in some local businesses.
Yes.
Nah, know what I'd do? 2 words. Golden bidet. Whatever. Hey, maybe after work we go get an ice cream. Looks like someone's over at Jeff's place. Okay, okay, I'll take the obvious hint, game. Perhaps this completely trustworthy man will teach me about scamming people. Hey, have an ice cream on me, vanilla swirl, chocolate dip.
What?
Oh no, I don't think I'm gonna let you do that. Why not? Well, for starters... I don't know you. That's not my purse. You're a stranger. I know everyone in this town, and I know you don't run this ice cream shop. Aren't you a little old for stranger danger? I feel like we're the same age.
Yeah.
I'm 17. Ah, I'm 18. I was close. Listen, I didn't mean to weird you out. Just offering ice cream. No, it's fine. I'm just having a rough day. Too bad there isn't any ice cream around here to cheer you up. Look, I've got this old Scream card here, and I heard Jeff had a bit of a rat problem yesterday. Between his misfortune and yours, I think one of you could use some cheering up. Wait, is he one of the goons?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So what's it going to be? Whatever you need. I got it. I doubt you have whatever I need, but... then I'll swirl. A little bit naughty, little bit nice, good choice. Hey, I get it. Ice cream from a stranger. Not trying to weird you out, just trying to help. Age of Decadence. Age of Decadence in a heartbeat. Right? Probably a safe bet at this point, Silvar. Thanks, I guess? Did I just see you put that ice cream in your fanny pack? Who does that? Well, I put cookies in there last week, so I was hoping it might make me an ice cream sandwich. You're pretty weird, aren't you? Look, I've got a lot on my mind right now. What you got going on, weirdo?
What?
It's Allie, actually. I'm Ted. Hi, Ted. Pretty bold calling me weirdo when you're out selling ice cream in a sport jacket. Yeah, that was maybe a risky move. You're pretty funny, you know? I know.
Huh?
You always give nicknames to people you just met? Depends. You got a better one than weirdo? How about... Tiger. You got it, Tiger. Oh no, this is so much worse. So what's up, Allie? The man got you down? The man does got me down. The man, the mom. Why does everything have to cost money? That's what I want to know. What's up? Money's the worst, that's what. I hear that. What do you care? You seem to have an okay job. Ice cream's not exactly my passion. I've got plans that are gonna make me rich someday. Focusing on rich.
Cool.
Rich, eh?
Huh?
Parents paying for you to go to law school? Hear that's going around. No way. Screw my parents.
Maybe.
Whoa, rich boys got baggage. They kicked me out because I didn't want to go to college. Thank you very much. College.
Cool.
Replace college with music school, and yeah, I know what that's like. My mom's making me go to band camp so I can get into a music school I don't even want to go to. Spending money we don't have to lose a video store we can't lose. Why don't you just not go?
What?
My mom is stubborn. We can't even afford it, but she would literally rather some gangster steal the store than have me not go. When I get home from camp, will the store still be there? What are we going to do? Sounds like the real question is, what are you going to do?
What?
What's that supposed to mean? Look at all these people. Doesn't look like they appreciate how easy they have it. I guess not. They're too busy worrying about what their money's gonna do for them. They probably wouldn't even notice if they lost something they didn't care about.
Maybe.
You mean because someone took it? Waste is bad, right? And conservation is good? What are we talking about here? Those of us with less can help to reduce waste by, you know, using the stuff people don't need. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Oh, I get it. You're talking about stealing. Recycling. All I'm saying is sometimes people have it so well, they don't notice if a couple bucks go missing. Sometimes they don't even notice if someone brings a few rats into their ice cream shop and they have to close for a couple days. Purely hypothetical.
Yikes.
Oh my god. Yeah. Hey, I'm trusting you a bit here, okay? Don't knock it till you've tried it. No, I understand, so how would I try it? Maybe just try pickpocketing someone. Sneak up behind them and hold the button. Let go when you are in the purple area. Got it? I think I got it. Go ahead, try it on me. Steal Ted's wallet. Yoink. Nice pull, Ali. You're a pro at this. I did it. You can do anything, I bet. See if you can do it again, Tiger. $10 from them this time. Oh, and if you're looking for a challenge, that stroller mom looks like she might have a lot more on her. You can tell when you get close how much money some folks will have. But you can bet the more money they have, the harder it will be to get without them noticing. What do you say? Are you ready? I'm not gonna let the man win. Okay, can't let the man win, right? Now you're talking. I'll be here waiting.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I have to, like, walk behind them. I wish there was, like, is there a keybind to, like, just... Oop. It's awkward that they keep moving. Yoink. Yoink. Some basic pickpocketing. Easy. Hell yeah, don't do drugs, but do crimes. Feeling old today. I felt real old today as well. Yeah, just kick a thing. Why not? Yoink. Alright, where was that stroller mom he told me to burgle? From Husk Till Dawn. This is one of my favorite corn-themed vampire movies. That's so specific. What monster rented this and threw this away? It's just rip-offs of other movies. This might melt and heal. Here. Okay, hold up. Where was the stroller mom? I did not spot stroller mom. I need to make $10.
Maybe.
I got it. And how was it? It was amazing. A life of crime is for me.
Yeah.
Amazing. Wow. I feel a rush. And I have money, real money, here, now. Yeah, juvenile crime is great. I did it from time to time. Yeah, I wish I could tell you that feeling goes away, but it really doesn't. You're smart, Allie. You could be better at this than I was. But it's scary to think you might lose everything.
What?
I'm not scared, I'm just angry. What's your favorite part about the video store? My favorite part? Spying on customers, now that you mention it. Spying on the customers, of course. I get to hear all their weird kinks and quirks and conversations. Good skill to have, too. So if you love that so much, are you going to let loan sharks take it away from you? Are you going to be afraid, or would you rather do something about it? Because the girl I met 30 minutes ago seems like she might rather do something about it. I think you might be right. So, what's next? I thought it was band camp. No, sport coat, you know what I mean. How do I get more? I think we need a bus ticket.
Huh?
A bus ticket? Where am I going that I need a bus ticket? Money Island? An island you can get to by bus? Yes, I believe that was implied by my joke. I don't mean a bus ticket for you, Tiger. I mean for me. I've got a job we can do. It's small, but it should get you what you need. $97,000 is a small job? Shh. No. Your take will be about, 50. But we'll make up the rest on the way. What do you say?
Yep.
Fuck it, I'm in.
Woo!
Show me. Bring me a bus ticket and we can do anything. I'm gonna sell a couple more cones and wait by the bus stop, just to keep a low profile. Hell yeah, melted ice cream. I'm gonna pick up so much absolute garbage. Oh wait, new costume? Paper bag? The shame sack. Ha! I'm incognito. No one will ever guess it's me doing this life of crime. Oh yeah, let's steal from her. Yoink.
All right.
Alright, so that's the... stylish screen. Huh, okay. It's the first bit of the big con. Interesting. Just going around doing crime to help save the mom's store. I think I could see myself playing more of this. But this is Shuffle Saturday, where we play a different game every... Thanks, CowGod, for letting me pick one out that I was interested in trying, but now we're back to just pure rando. So if you're coming in, we're moving on to a new game now. I'm gonna roll a random game. It could even be the Big Con again, out of a list of around 1,600 different games. And whatever comes up, we'll play that for the next 30 minutes. Next up shall be Long Gone Days on the PC. I don't think I've played this before. I think this was like some kind of... I remember it looked interesting, but it was in like early access or something like that. Anyway, I definitely need to download this first, so I will get that going first. Yeah, okay, I think it was like... Okay, just reading some stuff on it. Should work just fine. Oop. Gotta extract them files. I think this was some kind of like post-apocalyptic RPG or something like that. I don't remember. I remember it looked interesting at the time and I was excited to try it. And then like so many other games I have, I never quite got around to trying it. So, this usually works for PC. Let me see if it holds true here. Okay, it's just a generic Unity thing, so this should, in theory, work. Okay, there we go. 30 minutes on the clock. Let's check out Long Gone Days. Hell of a title screen, at least. Alright, new game. Common knowledge. What is common knowledge? From the day I was born, it was decided that I'd be a sniper. As soon as I could talk and understand orders, my training started. It was the same for every single one of my brothers, or so I thought. Am I a clone trooper? Because of this, I grew up believing that the things that were taught to me at the Corps' army were things everyone knew about. But who gets to decide what is important to know? As I was growing up, knowing anything about things like history or even how a family usually functions seemed like a complete waste of time. Meanwhile, learning how to control my breath and how to move my fingers accurately were far more important. When you have been spoon-fed with limited choices your whole life, you don't really question the stuff given to you. You just assume it's normal. But what use are those things I was taught during the past 22 years if I was ever taken away from the battlefield? If it wasn't for the events of the past few days, I would have never questioned any of those things. Before the incident. Okay, I like the visual style so far. I'm a sucker for anime-style art and pixel art, so this has hit me on both fronts. Rourke, everything has been set up downstairs. They should be arriving soon. I'll go to my position. Hey. We're all counting on you. Thanks. We should be the ones thanking you. I'll make sure to stop any soldier who comes near the tower. Good luck. Okay, so what am I providing covering fire for? Am I still in the army? Have I already defected? Stop them. I can't even stop myself from doing this again. I'm so tortured. Rourke, they are here! Use contractions. Come on. I see 4 drones over there. Take them down as fast as you can. You have limited ammo for your rifle. Make good use of it or we'll have to retreat. Move around using arrow keys, not WASD? Okay, and press X to shoot. Alright. Straight up fish in a barrel, these 4. Shit. Okay, this one's got some moves. Come on, you bastard. There are no more drones left, just in time. They should be making an entry real soon. Stay focused. Can I, like, reload my gun? Rourke, they know we're here. They'll try to break in. Take those soldiers down before they do. Now, where's the last boy? It's a very specific death pose. Oh, there you are. Not sure why you didn't try to break in. Well done, Rourke. That should be enough. What? No way! How did they get here? Rourke, come downstairs, quickly. Okay, I guess you can take me off of Overwatch, where I'm most effective. Oh, I do have a sprint. How many more are hiding in here, Russian words. Rourke. Let's go. Guess I can't snipe anymore if they're in the building, though. Ooh! You won't get rid of us that easily. I hope you don't have issues fighting up close, Rourke. I can manage. Most enemies have multiple spots you can aim at, and every spot has different stats. Stats can be seen during target selection. Aiming at certain body parts can give you an advantage in battle. Yeah, thanks for dropping by, Sylvar, and thank you for the gift sub. Catch you around. Deal more damage, or they may be easier to shoot, but have higher defense. Okay. We've got for skills, full burst, sprint. I mean, I don't know about emptying the whole mag. That seems a little excessive. Oh, is it only the main character who can aim like that? Let me just try it. Just dump the whole magazine into this guy. Thankfully, these bullets aren't that lethal. Center of mass? If I attack... Ah, okay. Because I'm a sniper, I can aim. Sure. Chance of paralysis. Medium defense, low evasion. Low defense, high evasion. Let me go for the headshot. Nice. There's only one left to go. Let me just keep spamming the full mag. I think it's interesting that they have this system to just, like, you know, target certain body parts, but it feels a little weird if only the main character can take... Oh, never mind, everyone can do it. I'm a clown. I just had her only spam skills. I'm an idiot. Rourke, we need to leave this place. Now! I'm sorry I couldn't help you in time. Russian words. Russian words. So do we go out the front door, or how do we go? Oh, that was a bad idea. What a surprise to find you here. Hey, tell the lieutenant we found him. I knew there was something weird going on here. Don't take this personal. I don't want to do this either. Wow, short game. Oh, now we flash back. Okay. Day 1, Service Academy, inside the core. Alright, let's continue. The first thing you should remember when you cross the border is that you'll be within Russian territories, even though it's separated from the mainland. Normally we'd teach you a thing or two about speaking with the locals, but in this particular operation, any kind of communication with outsiders is strictly forbidden. My ability to English is rapidly deteriorating, apparently. Do not even tell them the name on your dog tags, is that clear? You should also note that it is currently summer in the Northern Hemisphere. Those of you who've already been deployed at least once will appreciate the fact that summers in Kaliningrad range from 55 to 73 degrees Fahrenheit, but it still rains just as often as in any other season. That feels extraneous, but okay. As will be representing the Polish army, a zero-tolerance policy towards misconduct will be in order. Is that clear? Oh, we're a clone that was bred to fight for a PMC, huh? On this mission, we'll be working alongside members of our elite force, the Raven Squad. Both Sergeant Coyle and Sergeant Brana should have accompanied us during Operation Pregoila, but unfortunately Sergeant Coyle suffered an unexpected injury. Hey, he looks like me. Because of his impressive development, skills, and qualifications, it was decided that Private Rourke will be his replacement on the field. Pregante, right? Private Rourke. Yes, sir. You can find the briefing with the rest of your notes. Thank you, sir. If you have any doubts, ask someone on your squad. Okay, that's all from me. We are counting on you, soldiers. You are dismissed. Information about the core and the operation have been added to Rourke's notes. You can access the Notes tab from the menu. The core is an extensive state below the surface of the Earth, governed by Father General Eugene Weisner under a stratocratic system. Okay. Offering support and aid to Polish forces. Using Polish Army combat uniform, new set of weapons in accordance to Poland's requirements. Taking over the first 2 bases. Okay. We'll go do some war crimes and stuff. That's a bird. Can't help but admire our father, General Eugene. Oh, ravens are used as save points. What is this, Crap, I can't think of the game. There's another game where you paid, like, ravens rare coins to save. Made by the same people as, God damn it, I can't think of it. Whatever. Private Rourke, a moment, please. Yes, sir. I just wanted to take the time to congratulate you on your first deployment. Oh, thank you, sir. I'm pretty excited about this opportunity. It's good to hear. High morale can give you an extra advantage in the battlefield. So make sure you keep those good spirits. Will do, sir. During your mission, you will increase morale by helping both your company as well as civilians that you meet on the surface. But communication's forbidden, which isn't suspicious at all. By increasing your morale, you have better ways to deal with the hardships of combat. I suggest you go to the training room and warm up your aim before your deployment tomorrow. It'll do you good. Well, Private, good luck out there. Thank you, sir. Information about morale. Yeah, high morale, good. Low morale, bad. I got it. Can I get a snack? Power bar. Can I get another snack? Damn it. So, I'm part of an army that represents a country that is all underground under the Earth's surface. I'm sure our morals are completely innocent. I ate too much. I think I'm gonna barf, but I also want to keep eating. What am I gonna do? Gross. Anyway, I'm gonna try and rush the... Yep, training room, yep. Oh. Is this the training room? This looks like the training room. Let's start the training. May paralyze, making them unable to act. Yep, I did figure that out. Feels a little weird that they're having me do this after I could already see it through practice in the flashback, but okay. Training dummy is paralyzed. While attacks can miss their target, skills will never fail. Okay. SP, items can help you recover. Center of mass. Nothing fancy, just take them out. Also use items. Once used, they'll be removed from your inventory. Grenade. Temporarily blind. Smoke bomb! A training dummy can see that she's going blind. Every tool in my arsenal. Go for a headshot. Fuck. It's fine. The enemy's blinded. Not sure why I went for the arms when they're blinded anyway, but I like this. They got some ideas going on in this battle system. Though I do worry that like the metas will just kind of be like spamming skills because those are never gonna miss. But then you can't take advantage of like headshots. Yeah, I think I might be ready for tomorrow. Body targeting system. Okay, clearly I'm ready. I don't need to investigate anything else. In the name of rushing along as much of the main story as I can see. I want to take a quick shower and then go to bed. Tomorrow is going to be a big day, where I definitely won't have my innocent worldview, where I completely believe in this totalitarian government, shattered. To think I might miss these hot showers. I must be going crazy. Yeah, these hot showers. Ugh, it's terrible to take a hot shower. What the fuck are you talking about, Rourke? Wait, I'm sorry. Are there female soldiers in the... Okay, that's... Alright. That's my squad's medic. He should be able to give me some info about the operation. I believe his name was Adair? Maybe I should just call him Medic or something. Don't scream out Medic in a changing room. Try using his name. Come on, dude. Have we met? Not really. I was just transferred yesterday to the 4th Squad, so I was one... Oh, so you are Sergeant Coyle's replacement. You haven't been deployed before, have you? No, it's gonna be my first time tomorrow, but You seem way too calm. Well, I have been waiting for this day for years. I have never even seen the sun before. Try not to stare at it too much unless you want to go blind. Huh? You don't know a thing about the surface, do you? I wouldn't get my hopes up if I were you. The surface is an awful place. Would you lighten up a little? This is not the time to relax. Wow, what an obnoxious little prick. That's a little harsh. I mean, basically, he and the rest of his squad are being commanded by an absolute rookie who has never done anything, but for some reason they're like, yeah, he's gonna be commanding you, rather than this, like, member of our elite forces who, like, kicks all kinds of ass. I'd be upset too if I were that medic, man. I shouldn't have used his name. Hey, you. You're the guy who's filling in for Coyle, right? Yes, ma'am. I'm Rourke, November Company's 1st platoon. It's an honor... Yeah, whatever. I'm Sergeant Branna. If it wasn't because Coyle decided to be a jackass and break his arm, you wouldn't be here. Remember that. I know you won't be able to replace him, but at least try not to mess things up, okay? I'm the best for the job. If I'm here, it's because I'm the best for the job. You think so? Then make sure to show it tomorrow on the battlefield. This might be your opportunity to start climbing the ranks. Impress me and I'll put in a good word for you. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Try not to get injured before we leave so we can go and fight some bad guys, alright? Also, why are we being commanded by, like, a sergeant and not, like, a lieutenant or, like, an actual, like, officer rank? That's a little weird. But whatever. To the barracks. Wow, I get my own room and everything. Oh, I should probably read this one again. The Perfect Shot 3, Breathing Techniques by Sergeant Coyle. I'm gonna be deployed in his place. I might as well study his approach. But no, we're just gonna go to bed. Just go to bed. If there's anything I'll miss, it's probably this bed. Gun, helm, and Polish dog tag added to the inventory. Chocolate bar and adrenaline shot added to the inventory. Smoke grenade and concussion grenade added to the inventory. Couldn't sleep at all last night, but at least I'm ready to leave early. I'll have time to rest on the train, I guess. The train is on the 1st floor, so I better get going. Maybe I'll impress the lieutenant by being the first one there. Okay, so there is a lieutenant involved in this op. Good. Yep, everyone's in Polish uniforms, I guess. We are very not the first one here. Crap, everyone's here already. Hey you, move and get in line, quick. Attention soldiers. Some of you may already know this, but our very own father, General Eugene Wisner, is going to be monitoring Operation the operation. Father General will be giving you some words of encouragement now. It's him, Father General Eugene. The rumors were true. Father will be watching over us. I said quiet, soldiers. Please, Father General, the floor is yours. Thank you, Lieutenant Gareth. Children of the Corps, it is a pleasure to speak to the most promising soldiers of this generation. If you are here today, it is because you have worked hard and you should be proud of yourselves. As you all know well, we, the Army of the Corps, have been given the privilege to be the protectors of humanity, an aid, an ally to those who need it most. The mission you are about to take part of will become our biggest and most important operation in the history of the Corps. We'll be helping a dear nation of ours to fight against the evils threatening their freedom. You will be changing history. I expect all of you to give your best. There is no room for failure on this mission. The fate of a nation, and potentially the fate of the world, is in your hands. I trust that you, my dear children, by your skill and valor, will bring harmony to the world. There you have it, soldiers. Make Father General proud. Let's get moving, soldiers. All aboard the train. They're like, no, we want to look at the image of dear leader some more. Yeah, this whole setup is not suspicious at all. Who selected you to be the protectors of humanity? What is your mandate? Where does it come from? Why is everyone a weird clone person? More than 15 hours have passed already. For the first time, I'm sitting on the train that connects me with the surface. This thing has been shaking the whole time, and it makes an ominous noise that won't let me sleep. Everyone looks wiped out, to say the least. To be honest, I'm not feeling too well either. I haven't eaten anything during the whole ride, but I guess that's because they expected us to fall asleep. I'm already in a cranky mood, and to make things worse, I'm sitting right next to this guy. Looks like some people are managing to sleep. Hey. You should try to get some sleep. You know what? I'm too tired to pretend to be polite. Screw this guy. Didn't you say this wasn't the time to relax? What? Are you still mad about that thing I told you yesterday? You know, right now I don't really want to... No, it's okay. I appreciate your honesty. Is that sarcasm or what? It's nothing like that. People are always kissing my ass as if I wouldn't take care of them if they pissed me off, but let me save you the trouble. I'm a professional. I don't mix feelings with my job. Being my friend doesn't mean that I'll take care of you first. So tell me, weren't you trying to do the same thing yesterday? I tried talking to you because I don't know anyone in this squad. I couldn't care less that you happen to be our medic. Is that so? Well, I'm glad you were not cynical like the others. Adair is not going to warm up to you, Baka. Man, I've got news for you. If you are still willing to listen to me, there are a couple of things I could tell you about the surface, since you were transferred so suddenly. I'm guessing you haven't been properly introduced. I just got the briefing yesterday, so take a guess. Really? Well, you seem so curious about the sun that I thought I should warn you a little. To be honest, I really don't know if the sun could leave you blind, but what I do know is that it burns. It burns like pouring alcohol on an open wound. It can even toast your skin. It's quite fascinating. Why is this guy still talking? It's been like 5 minutes already. So, yeah, based on that, I wouldn't even try to look at it too much. Sounds to me like the surface was awfully designed. Well, it certainly wasn't designed for us. What was that? Did we finally arrive, or... even the lights went out. We have arrived. Everyone get ready. We are opening the hatch. Time to do some war crimes. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be, like, fully animated. Still, it's a nice CG. As soon as the door that separated us from the outside world opened, a strong and musty odor filled my lungs. With all this humidity, it feels as if a vacuum had sucked out the remaining air inside of my uniform. There's no longer a roof above my head and no walls surrounding me. It's both intriguing and weirdly unsettling. With trees as tall as the eye can see, selfishly breaking through the soil while competing with each other. I've been in simulations before, but the real thing is frankly a bit underwhelming. I really hope it gets better than this. Hey, rookie, don't stay behind. Can't run in this water. Do appreciate that they give you frequent save points. That's nice of them. Soldiers, gather here. We'll be splitting up from here. Marcel, Bennett, Adair, Fionn, go to your positions near the enemy base. Yes, sir. Engineers need to go to the northern point. Wait for the signal to cut their power supply. Yes, sir. That's where you come in, sniper. You'll handle the targets outside their range, the ones that are only visible from the hills. Shoot on sight, don't let any escape. When you finish them off, join the rest of the team. Understood? Yes, sir. Sergeant Branna will be assisting you. She'll be your spotter. Go to your position. Yes, sir. Okay, I thought I was supposed to be in, like, command here, but I'm just, like, filling in for the sniper. Okay, this is it. I have to leave a really good impression to make sure they consider me for future missions. Just have to remember my training. Everything will be fine. I can do that. Rourke, can you hear me? Yes, ma'am. Loud and clear. Can you see the enemy base from there? Yes, I see a couple of buildings up ahead. Okay, listen. The signal jammer has been deployed, and we are now about to cut off their power supply. After the power's been cut off, that will be your chance to attack. Go over to the destroyed building to your left. Use it as your sniping point. Alright. On my way. It's locked. That doesn't look locked. Apples. Ooh. The enemy base just kind of looks like buildings. Am I just going to be shooting a bunch of civilians on this mission? Rourke, are you ready? Yes. Rourke, you should be able to reach 4 targets from where you're standing. Get ready. You have a limited ammo for your rifle. Make good use of it or we'll have to retreat. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, these people don't look armed. I think I'm just shooting civvies. Christ, I need some diazepam. He's got a SIG! The area is clear. Now get down from where you are. You should be able to get a better view of their base from the small warehouse to your right. Yeah, talk about small. On my way. Rourke, are you ready? Unfortunately, it's gonna have to be later, for This Is Shuffle Saturday, where we play a different game every 30 minutes. Interesting little opener to Long Gone Days. It's got a strong style to it. I like the look of this. Damn it, so many games I want to play. Coming in, we're moving on to another game now. I got around 1,600 different games loaded up into this cookie of fortune. And it could be any one of those, even Long Gone Days again, that could come up to play next. I am going to take a quick break, use the restroom, run a prediction so you can gamble your garlic coin on what might come up next, and then we'll see what's up next, and that might be last game. We'll see how my throat's feeling after that. I'll play it by ear a bit. Also, I'm getting a bit hungry, and I might need to deal with that before too long, but break first. So, be back in a bit. Oh man, I was thinking to myself, geez, stream hasn't been going that long, but old time she is flying by. We are just about to cross the 3-hour mark, geez. Okay, thanks everyone for staying and hanging out. I return. Let's see what game is going to be up next. No betters this time, but that's fine. Next, and the potentially last game for this Shuffle Saturday, shall be... Salmon, I don't know. Sure. Salmon Max 304, Beyond the Alley of the Doll. No. No, I'm gonna veto. I don't know if I'm feeling a Salmon Max. I don't know what it is. I'm just not feeling a Salmon Max right now. I'm probably going to instantly regret this because it's going to be something terrible. But instead of Salmon Max, we will play... I hate when I'm right sometimes. Mario Pinball Land for the Game Boy Advance. Fine. I'll get that loaded up. You'd rather we insta-veto. Alright. Instead of Mario Pinball Land, we shall play... Mountain Blade Warlord on Steam. I have some friends who really like this game. Wait. I have Repu has Mountain Blade and Mountain Blade War Band. Did I mean to... I must have meant War Band. I must have went War Band. Okay. I'll have to download that real quick. But I will get that one loaded up. I've heard very good things about this from a few people, just never checked it out for whatever reason. Here it's some kind of good old grand strategy-ish with some RTS elements kind of game. There's also Mountain Blade with Fire and Sword, which I don't think I have added. Huh. Should be downloaded soon. I don't know why I feel like it's been a short stream and I'm like, God, why is my throat not holding up that well? But, well, I've had to read a decent amount and, well, we've been going about 4 hours. Mount and Blade Warband. Mount and Blade Warband. FPS shooter RPG simulation, according to Twitch. Interesting. Okay. Let's see if I can get this to capture, because I think this is a slightly older game? Question mark? Oh, of course. Of course. Steam has to do some kind of DirectX setup. It always does. You set up the game capture to be the generic PC setup in the meantime. Oh, it does have a screen. Download version of DirectX you've downloaded 50 times already. Right? Exactly. Okay. Okay. It is up. Can I get it to... Okay. I'm looking at a... Okay. Perfect. Now, are you going to freak out when I Alt-Tab out of you? Because you just cursor-locked me to the screen. Please don't explode when I Alt-Tab. Okay, you appear to be okay with that. So, 30 minutes on the clock. Let's play some Mountain Blade Warband. God damn it! Okay. One more try, one more try. It just closed itself when I Alt-Tabbed back into it. If I can't get this to work, we will pull something else instead. Yes, Mountain Blade, indeed, Ryan. I thought of you when I mentioned that I have some friends who think very highly of this. I'm just gonna... OBS is having some trouble playing nice with it. I think this should work? Why is nothing appearing on... There we go. There's something. There's a thing. I'm gonna have no idea what I'm doing. But you know what? I'll figure it out. Probably do some war crimes and raid villages and... I kind of feel bad if I play... Nah, fuck it. I'll just go right into it. Friends, 30 minutes. Welcome, adventurer, to Mountain Blade Warband. Before beginning the game, you must create your character. Remember that in the traditional medieval society depicted in the game, war and politics are usually dominated by male members of the nobility. This does not mean that you should not choose to play a female character, or one who is not of noble birth. Male nobles may have a somewhat easier start, but women and commoners can attain all the same goals, and in fact, may have a much more interesting if challenging early game. I'll go, dude. You were born years ago in a land far away. Your father was... let's go with traveling merchant, if that gets me more concerned by peasants. We'll see. You were born to the son of traveling merchants, always moving from place to place in search of a profit. Although your parents were wealthier than most and educated you as well as they could, you found little opportunity to make friends on the road, living mostly for the moments when you could sell something to somebody. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as... shop assistant. Let's glean hard into capitalism. As a boy growing out of childhood, you apprenticed to a wealthy merchant, picking up the trade over years of working shops and driving caravans. You soon became adept at the art of buying low, selling high, and leaving the customer thinking they'd got the better deal. Then as a young adult, life had changed as it always does. You became... a troubadour. That sounds interesting. Though the distinction felt sudden to you, somewhere along the way you'd become a man and the whole world seemed to change around you. You set out on your own with nothing except the instruments slung over your back and your own voice. It was a poor existence, with many a hungry night when people failed to appreciate your play, but you managed to survive on your music alone. As the years went by, you became adept at playing the drunken crowds in your taverns, even better at talking anyone out of anything you wanted. But as soon as everything changed, and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer, what made you take this decision was... lust for money and power, of course. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. To everyone else, it's clear that you're now motivated solely by personal gain. You want to be rich, powerful, respected, feared. You want to be the one whom others hurry to obey. You want people to know your name and tremble whenever it is spoken. You want everything, and you won't let anyone stop you from having it. Become an adventurer and ride to your destiny. Sure, realistic, no quitting without saving. Enter your name, distribute attributes, skill, and weapon points. Let's see, strength, agility, slightly increased movement speed. Int gives me more skill points. I've already got good intelligence and charisma. I think I need to just, like, let me try and make myself a jack of all trades here. I'm probably going to make terrible decisions here. Persuasion's always good. Inventory management. Tactics seems handy. Horse archery? Looting! I like looting! Tactics, I think. Engineer, construct siege equipment. Got leadership and trade pretty well. Let me buff my persuasion. Prisoner management. I don't know how many of those I'm gonna get, so... How about... maybe horse archery, so I can, like, stay out of the fray when I actually get into a fight. Trainer... Oh, wow. Yeah, trainer seems very good. And then proficiencies... archery and throwing from horseback. So I want to go all in on archery, then. Now that I've made my probably terrible choices... Uh, yeah, that's good. You hear about Calradia, a land torn between rival kingdoms battling each other for supremacy, a haven for knights and mercenaries, cutthroats and adventurers, all willing to risk their lives in pursuit of fortune, power, or glory. This land, which holds many great dangers and even greater opportunities, you believe you may leave your past behind and start a new life. Some choices were solid. I'll take it. You feel that finally you hold the key of your destiny in your hands, free to choose as you will, that whatever course you take, great adventures will await you. Drawn by the stories you hear about Calradia and its kingdoms, you... I like Kingdom of the Nords? You took passage with a trading longship, carrying gear falcons from the farthest reaches of the north to be bartered for linen and wool. It sailed early in the sea... Oh. My final choice was not so solid, it seems. It sailed early in the season, but the master reckoned that the risks of drifting ice and later winter storms could be justified by arriving ahead of the Sea Raiders, who by April could be sailing forth from their island lairs to ravage Calradia's coasts. With some relief when your ship came in sight of the delta of the Bill and Bullock rivers, and a short while later rode past tidal flats and coastal marshes to the city of Sargoth, home to the Sea Raiders' distant kinsmen, the Nordic lords, who a few generations ago had carved themselves a kingdom in this rich but troubled land. You're exhausted by the time you find the inn in Sargoth and fall asleep quickly. However, you awake before dawn and are eager to explore your surroundings. You venture out onto the streets, which are still deserted. All of a sudden you hear a sound that stands the hairs of your neck on end, the rasp of a blade sliding from its scabbard. Oh shit. Oh god. Why can't I fire? Why can't I fire? Do I have, like, other weapons? Crossbows, that's why. Great! Controls. Here we go. Action F, attack, defend. I have a kick. Okay, kick is worthless. Why can't I fire again? Crossbows, why are you... Oh, okay. I have a sword. I can see it at my side. There we go. Okay. Okay, got it. Come and get some. Oh. It wasn't loaded. Okay. Are you alright? Well, I guess you're alive at any rate. Not sure we can say the same for the other fellow. It's one less thief to trouble our streets at night, although heaven knows he won't be the last. Anyway, maybe you can help me with something. Let's talk more inside. Out here, we don't know who's listening. The merchant takes you to his house. Once inside, he stands by the door for a while, checking the street, and then, finally convinced you have not been followed, comes near you to speak. Now, let me explain my proposition. We've always had brigands in the hills, driven to banditry by war, debt, or love of violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bolder, leaving their camps in the wild and venturing into town looking for unwary prey. The watch commander tells us it's because of all the fighting on the frontiers. We were meant to keep an eye on the streets, but I'm not sure what to make of that. It seems to me that the most logical explanation is that these bandits have an ally inside the walls, who helps them enter unnoticed and helps them identify particularly tempting targets. Last week, you see, they took my brother. I don't know what my brother was thinking. A lad from a prominent house out alone after dark in times like these. Well, I suppose you were too, but you're a stranger here and didn't know how bad things have become. He had no such excuse, but he's family. So what can you do? If you don't protect your kin, then people will start thinking you can't protect your investments either, and I can't have that. No doubt the Kang will soon send word about a ransom, but I don't care to pay it. So here's my proposition. You look like you've had a bit of experience with a blade, and more importantly, you must have a bit of fire in your belly. You wouldn't be coming to Calradia to seek your fortune. So here's what I'm asking you to do. Gather a small party, track down those bandits to their lair, teach them a lesson they won't forget, and get my brother back safe. In return, you'll earn my lasting gratitude and a bit of silver. What do you say? Yeah, that sounds fine for a start. New quest taken. Collect 5 men. You won't be able to do this by yourself, though. Try and take on the whole gang single-handedly, the hunter will become the hunted, I'll warrant. You'll first want to round up a group of volunteers. There's always a few lads in the villages around here looking for a bit of work that's more interesting than tilling the soil or hauling water. They'll follow you if you can pay, so take this purse of 100 dinars. Consider it an advance on your reward. Go around to the villages and use the money to hire some help. I'll reckon that you need at least 5 men to take on these bandits. Very good, sir. I'll go collect some men from around the villages. Good. You can find me again in the tavern here in Sargoth after you've got your group together. Then we'll speak about what we do next. Wow, first quest. Oh. Tab to leave. Oh! Okay, so like... left click, time will pause if you are not moving, waiting, or resting. Okay, neat. I do at least have a horse. So that's something. Village of Quinn seems to be flourishing. The fields and orchards, Jesus, are humming with activity, filled with sacks of grain and drying meat. In this village and the surrounding lands, populace is indifferent to you. Recruit volunteers. 7. Sure. Okay. What's going on in the village center? Buy supplies? Just got smoked fish. Okay, yeah, nothing that exciting. I probably don't have enough men to take a hostile action. Kingdom of the Nords. Okay. So then where was I supposed to go to? Oh, right. I need to go back to Sargoth. So I have 5 men. So now we return. Occasional grumble. Banner of King Ragnar. Visit the tavern. Where is my merchant friend? You are not my merchant friend, but... What are you looking at? I'm not sure. Some sort of animal, clearly. I'll wipe that smirk off your face. Stop! No shooting! No shooting! Wilt thou yield? Well, I'd say that he started it. That entitles you to his sword and purse, I suppose. Have a drink on the house, as I dare say you've saved a patron or two a broken skull. Still, I hope he still has a pulse. It's not good for an establishment to get a name as a place where men are killed. Hey, better him than me. Cool. Me and 2 of my... I can't afford that. I think. Oh, oops. How can I see, like, my inventory? Ah, it's fine. Okay, need to find the merchant buddy. Where is the merchant? There you are. Splendid work. You've hired enough men to take on the bandits. Now, travelers entering Sargoth have told us that there's a small group of robbers lurking on the outside of town. I suspect they are all from the same band, that one that took my brother. Hunt them down and defeat them and make them disclose the location of their lair. Very well. Also, hopefully I can replace this crossbow with, like, just a regular bow. Also, I like how, the tavern was like, oh, no shooting, but I'm fine with you stabbing a man to death. Buy some items. Tools, grapes, grain. Oh, I can see his... Holy shit, that's a lot of characters. Claim it to the throne of... There he is, Boyar Volition. There's probably an incident, I suppose. Okay. Let me just try and keep on my... Oh, Band of Robbers. Here we go. What do you want? I've been looking for you. Tell me where you keep your prisoners and I'll let you go. Those prisoners are only going free if you pay their ransom. Did you bring any silver? No, but I brought steel. Charge the enemy! Let's go, lads. Wait, where are they? Oop. You'll see them eventually. Oh, yep, here they are. My boys are like, why does only the commander get a horse? This sucks. You don't have... Oh, my horse charge does damage. That's cool. The horse does make it a little unwieldy. Okay, got him. Maps have to be big, and late game you'll get some crazy battles. Okay, that makes sense. Your casualties? None. Cool. Grand strategy, except you get to be a person who fights stuff. Yeah, that does sound kind of neat.
Oh, spare me. Spare me life. Let me go and I'll go far away from here. Land of an honest trade, and you'll never hear of me again.
I'll spare your life, but in exchange I want information. Either you or your mates kidnapped the brother of a prominent merchant in town. Tell me where you're hiding him and give me your word that you'll stop troubling the people of these parts, and you can go free.
Oh, bless you, sir. Bless you. We've done the lad no harm. We've been keeping him in our hideout near Ambane. I'll describe the area nearby in detail. There's no mistaking it.
Why did... Oh, is this like, I have loot now? Cool. Is that better than what I have? +1 to land... Nope. Okay, that's all crap. Is it better than the rusty sword? Speed rating requires strength 8. You can go free, but naked. Exactly. I think it's a little better, because it requires strength 8. Oh wait, this is a little more swing. I probably want this, actually. Cool. Some soldiers are ready to upgrade. Oh, okay. Only have a weekly wage. Interesting. Let me upgrade to a hunt. No, that'd leave me as the only frontliner. Let me go with Nord Footman. What upgrades one of them? Okay. Gotcha. Oh, wow, and he makes as much money as the entire rest of the troop. Interesting. Huh. Grades are similar to Fire Emblem Sacred Stones in that they branch. That makes sense. Near Ambine. Where the hell is Ambine? Oh, okay. Kidnap her side out. Onward, boys! Da, da, da,
What's
da,
this
da,
then, eh?
It's your money or your life, mate. No sudden moves or we'll run you through.
Not afraid of you lot. Fight me if you dare. Peasants are viable soldiers. Hell yeah. Ooh. I mean, it'll probably be fine. I've got some tactics skill to me, and I've got my one footman dude. If I use this river to my advantage, I can maybe, like, pick them off a little bit as they come at me. Alright, they're close now. One-man cavalry charge through the river. My horse is going to die. Let me rush their slingers here. Looter killed by Nord recruit. That's good. Oh dear God, they're mobbing me. That's bad. That's bad. Back across the river. Cover my retreat, boys. Shit. Okay, we're taking some casualties, but that's alright. Looter killed by Vimbert. I got one of them. We lost some men. But hey, I won against an overwhelming force, so that's good. Oh wow, that's much. Okay. Stones are probably garbage. I will take that tattered woolen cap. So can I equip, like, my dudes? Or is it just me? I imagine I can sell this stuff, if nothing else. 22 to... Ooh. Yeah, because I've got leg armor covered by my boots. Can recruit companions that you can equip later. Neat. I like the look of this so far. I see why it's been talked about so fondly. Club. Yeah, I assume higher numbers of the C is good. Oh, I see. Like cutting, bashing. I get it. Soldiers' gear is dependent on their class. Okay. Makes sense. Ah, crap. There's a C raiders there as well. That's not going to be good. I think I go to Jelbegi. Or what if I, like, turn tail and head back to Quinn to see if I can recruit more troops?
I will drink from your skull.
Shit. I'm not afraid of you. I will fight. This seems bad. Let's pull back, leaving some soldiers to cover your retreat. Spotting member with the highest tactics skill, you devise a plan that will allow you and your men to escape with your lives, but you'll have to leave one soldier behind to stop the enemy from giving chase. Sounds good! I can't recruit here, because I probably because I just recruited from here. Okay, that's fine. That allowed the rest of my party to live. So let me go to Jelbegi and see if I can recruit anyone there. I'm going to assume Sea Raiders were pretty bad news. They outnumbered me by a lot as well. Recruit volunteers. One recruit. Alright, that's fine. Ugh. Jelbegi Castle. Maybe I can pick up some more recruits in Ambien. That's 13 looters. I don't think I want to go for them exactly. This is why I said have fun. I see. So kind of where is the noob area if I wanted to play this more in my own time? Recruit volunteers. 6. Now we're talking. South, but like which area is south? Because it just gave me a list of like text. Okay, let me buy supplies, and by buy I mean sell. Oh, they don't have money. See about getting you some names. Fair enough. Also, is taking a hostile action, like, completely out of the question at this point? With me having, like, 10 men? Is that dumb? You versus peasants. Yes, but most of my squad is peasants. Then again, they're peasants with... You know what? I'll try. Force the peasants to give you supplies. Be difficult to force and threaten the peasants into giving their precious supplies. You think you will need at least 1 hour. Forget it. Doable with good horse archery to the point of soloing. I don't yet, just through pure mechanical. Let me just go to the kidnapper's hideout. Let me do, like, the starting quest. Difficult, down narrow to foul. Only a handful of troops in your party will be able to join the attack, and they will be unable to bring their horses. If their initial attack fails, the looters will easily be able to make their escape and disperse. Attack the hideout! And I'm not going to be able to use my horse, so I'm just on foot with the rest of the boys. No, my footmen must have died. They're all just fucking recruits. Ah, damn it. That's disappointing. Okay, we already got a couple of them. I find it difficult. Okay. Okay, and now when it's like this, I can... Oh, and now it... Okay, okay, I understand a little better. Looks like the next enemies are over. Boys, what are you doing? Get over here. Fighting's gonna be over. Yes, I completely wasted that. It's fine. I'll just get stuck in with the rest of the boys. Come on, lads. Let's kill him dead. Onward to glory and money. You don't have any armor. You'll be easy pickings. See, also no armor. No, my boys! Oh, the merchant's brother. Thank you, sir, for rescuing me from those fiends. Did my brother and Sargoth put you onto their track? Yes, I told them that I would find you. I advise you to return to your family as quickly as you can. Be careful on the road. With their retreat cut off, the looters fall one by one to your determined attack. Their hideout and their ill-gotten gains are now yours. Holy shit, that's a lot. Does make me wish that there was just like a take-all button, but it's fine. Cool. Tattered tunic with vest. Okay, yeah, that's significantly worse. I might have to pick your brain about what is good to, like, get a good start in this game, right? Because this definitely seems like something I can get into. Thought there was a take-all unless it was a mod. Must have been a mod then. Neat. Well, now I... Oh, right. Yeah, I need to talk to Merchant Man. Time to get my richly deserved reward. And probably get fucked by sea raiders. Yeah, a little bit of age is fine. Some of my favorite games have their age very clearly showing, like Lords of Magic. It's a tactics game I love a lot. Okay, those are just soldiers of the realm, and I haven't done war crimes yet. Why am I hiccuping so goddamn much? And plus, I know Seth did a video on it, and he's got some good stuff. Jarl Volition. The looters are running from me. Surrender or die. I'll do one more fight, and then I'll wrap up. Charge the enemy. Time for some horse archery. I have 2 battle advantage. I'm gonna assume that's good. Also, I appear to have grown most of my face back, which is good. Oh, hello! I have fucking momentum. Horse! Horse, save me! Boys! Boys! Turns out me charging them alone was not a good tactic. Ah, shit. Let's do some counter sniping here. Or at least attempt to. Good job, lads. I definitely contributed to this victory. Feeling singularly useless there. Okay, cool. That's Mountain Blade Warband. I like that a lot. Kind of surprised that this never really, like... I've watched a video on it before, but kind of surprised that I never tried this before. Huh. But... I need to get food, and I feel like my voice is giving out a little bit, and I need to stream Dream Daddy tomorrow morning, where I can continue to romance some dads. So I think I'm going to start to wrap it up there. Thanks everybody for coming out, spending a little bit of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it may be for you. If you're watching the VOD after the fact, I see you, I appreciate you. I don't see anyone else I know streaming, so I'll just end it there. So thanks again. My name is Vimbert, or Vimbert if you prefer, and I'll see you around the internets.